Ben, ba, ba, ben, ba, ba, ben.
Tom, 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 tom.
Howdy, partners.
Howdy. How you
Welcome.
doing?
Real good. Real nice. We're on time.
Real good.
We did it.
Holy shit.
We made it.
Not just fake good.
Seasoned professionals.
Whoa.
Just
Not even late.
not even late.
By Yogscast standards, that means we're early.
Yeah, real early. What the heck?
Oh my God, Tommy, I didn't know we were dressing sexy today. I didn't get the memo. Holy shit.
Well, you know,
You look like a cougar. You're out to, like, snatch yourself a young man.
you're wearing, like, that's someone's fetish.
Oh, I hope so. Is it yours? Am I the young man you're about to cougar?
That is the, yes. Yeah, sure. We'll just say yes.
Because that's the rule. Yes, and.
Yes. And maybe I'll pursue other options as well. Who knows?
Ooh, wow. Cougar orgy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes, time for the smooth funk jazz, TJ. The stream's about to get sweaty.
Ooh. But yeah, how you doing?
I'm all right. Yeah, what have I been doing? Let's have a think. Did a little bit of Warhammies.
Tell me, Ben.
We've got
Tell
some
me.
Warhammer tales to tell, haven't we, Tom? So I picked up the new book, the hit new Warhammer book that all the kids are Abaddoning.
Yeah.
It's Abaddon and his. Where is the fucking thing?
Abaddon and
You know
it's
the one I mean.
space stuff.
Space Wars: The Story, end of 9th edition.
Space Wars Chronicles.
Space Wars Chronicles, the Abaddon quadrilogy. This thing. I picked it up over the weekend. Do you want to hear the good, the bad, or the ugly?
Oh, hit me with all of them. Let's get the good out of the way because that's going to take 2 seconds.
Yeah, okay. We'll do it in the order.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, and the ugly. So Tom and I played a game. We did the new boarding actions.
Yeah.
Look at that. We've got little hybrid mans and crazy doctor over here. We've got Tom's new Terminator mans
Some termies.
skulking about. We've got Conan the Destroyer,
Yeah.
the nakedest, most oily custody you've ever seen.
Super oily.
Should have got some close-up pictures, really. I took one picture at the start and thought, I'm going to take...
Yeah, then we just fucking played.
And then we just played the game and I forgot. I just forgot
Yeah.
to take any cool action shots.
We just got so into just having fun. And yeah.
And you know what? It's the most fun I've had playing 40k in years.
Yeah.
Genuinely. It was real cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was actually pretty good. Yeah,
think
wanted to play some more.
Better games are still available, but
Oh, geez, yeah.
I would pick this over regular 40k any day of the week. It was really fun. Lots of choices to make, lots of quick action. Completed it in an hour.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like, the game took us about an hour to play, and that was with some rules checking, some fucking around.
Well, yeah, because it's the first time we played it, so we had to double check stuff. I reckon we play it next time. It'll take us like 45 minutes.
Yeah, and chatting with like another friend of ours came along and joined because he wanted to check it out. So we were chatting with him a bit, and yeah, I think that if we were just playing, yeah, we could be done in like 40 minutes maybe.
Or if we did like a couple back to back.
Yeah, I think you could just absolutely stonk through them. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. So yeah, good job, GW. Turns out, by taking out stratagems, warlord traits, relics, secondary objectives,
Oh my god, yeah.
and a whole pile of other crap, and you make it so that you can't alpha strike the other guy's army turn one,
Yeah.
game's kind of fun.
Yeah, actually becomes pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to play some more of this. I might even try and do the Crusade rules in boarding action style.
I think that sounds hilarious.
Yeah,
Like a lot of fun. Yeah,
skill team.
doing this as like a little
No, this was it's like an alternate way of playing 40k that comes in this book. It's 500 points of regular 40k, but it cuts out a lot of the faff. There was also 10 Gene Stealers that are not on the board yet that had to go in reserve. And you've got 2 extra Terminators who didn't start on them.
Yeah, that they kind of TP in.
So you get 500 points. You can only take troops, elites, and 1 character. Yeah, pretty fun. Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Will
yeah.
this be on games night? Maybe. We might record some.
Ooh.
We haven't yet, but maybe.
Ooh. Who knows?
If we have time, I'd love to.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be super down. Super down with playing some more. Do you see the new White Dwarf has got like some scenarios in as well for it?
I did not see that. That makes me incandescent with rage. I just bought this book, Tom. I just bought this book for 35 fucking pounds.
Quite expensive.
Right?
It's quite expensive.
And I'll tell you what, it's 80 pages. The hardback cover is thicker than the actual contents of the book.
It's almost 50p a page.
And they have the gall to sell me more of it for an extra, what, 6 or 7 quid? How much is White Dwarf these days?
Yeah, probably about £6.
How about you just put that in the fucking book that I've already overpaid for, G-dubs? Oh, 10 pages of extra DLC.
Yeah. Day one.
Day one.
Paid DLC.
Oh, they've been taking the wrong lessons from EA, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Get that money.
right in my wallet.
Although the scenarios that were in the White Dwarf actually look pretty rad.
Yeah, because there's only one good one in the fucking book. They took out all the best ones, put them in the extra bit.
But I feel like this would be a really fun thing to make up scenarios for.
Yes.
Like keeping
Definitely.
the core format and then just adding some wackiness. Whereas like in the White Dwarf, suddenly there's like infected, possessed zones, and so like, there'll be different areas where demon portals are happening, and then like a big gribbly mouth might appear, and anyone who's nearby might get munched.
Oh, wow.
There's a big poop cloud that anyone who's nearby, they get, -1 to all of their armor saves.
Right.
There's something else, and they are randomly popping up, but you can go and attack them.
Oh, okay.
And
Wow. So
Like-
just way more fun than the regular book missions.
Yeah.
Which are control both ends of a pipe.
But I don't super hate it.
Just put it in the book. Even with those in the book would still be overpriced.
Yeah.
Oh man, because I tell you what, the both the lore and the game, it's very clear on both segments of the book that it's less than half a book. There's clearly more rules they wanted to add that aren't in here.
Well-
There's clearly loads more lore yet to come.
Well, we already know that they're making 4 books.
Yeah, but I feel like all 4 books, they are little tiny
Yeah.
snippets of books. Like it's clearly one book ripped into 4 parts. Yeah. And that makes me angry.
Yeah, maybe it wouldn't be so bad if you got this sort of, 240-page book for £35 that had just loads of stuff.
Yeah. Because this is now a £140 book, plus White Dwarfs on top. £150 book. Ooh.
Yeah.
You think it's 5? Chat says it's 5, but...
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they weren't. I don't know, because I'm just thinking of the cover. I saw 4 covers. But they might not have revealed the 5th book's cover. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it is.
Unconfirmed.
Maybe it is 5 then.
Jeez. But you know what? The rules are simple enough that you can play it without the book.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. Just ignore it.
Yeah. Do a
Else announce it
rolling
White
road.
Dwarf.
A rolling road space hulk would be a pain in the
I'm pretty sure that was the very first thing I asked you when you had got the book. And you're like, oh, okay, there's some kind of fun scenarios. I was like, is there the rolling road? And you're like, I don't know if that works. I don't know if that works in this.
be a lot of models getting like rammed into walls. So say like, shut down.
Yeah, just it's a wacky mindset. But I'd be down to try it. Rolling road it up. Why not? But yeah, I thought it was great. I really enjoyed playing it. It was more fun than regular Warhammer.
Yeah, had some nice choices to make with all the different actions. Only being able to pick like one of the actions to do each turn.
Yeah.
Limited number of units. You know, things weren't dying in one turn generally, to like because you can't bring enough of your army to bear to wipe a unit out.
Yeah, it's just great. Good times.
I enjoyed it. Try it out. Don't buy the book. It's really expensive for what it is.
Yeah, fucking hell.
But
real
yeah.
expensive.
So that's the good and the bad. Then I guess the ugly is that just leaves the law, right? I suppose. Which is not really fair to call it ugly because that means there's something to it.
But there's nothing.
There's no law. Do you remember last week when I said Abaddon's looking for keys, has sent Space Hulks to find keys? Mm-hmm. That's what the 40 pages of law say. I read them all the other night. And to say 40 pages is quite generous because there's a lot of big like artwork spreads. There's really like 10 pages of law. And it's all just Abaddon snarling at a demon and saying, "Speak plainly, demon, I have no time for your riddles." He says that almost exact phrase 4 times.
Oh, jeez.
It's like his catchphrase.
Does not have a lot of time for demons fucking around.
No. But we don't know what the keys are. We don't know what the keys do. We don't know what Abaddon plans to do once he's got the keys. We don't know how Vashtrok is going to become a chaos god, but somehow this is he's hoping he's going to be a god after this. We know nothing at all. So I guess we'll see.
Wah.
I like Vashtrok. What we know of him.
Vashtor.
Vashtor. He's so he wants to be one of the big 4. He wants to be the 5th big numero uno.
Oh, Malal.
He wants to be the new Malal.
Nice. Okay, great.
He's like, it's been a long time since anyone cared about Malal.
Yeah. Let's bring him back.
And but at the moment, he's playing all sides. He's like the Chaos God's arms dealer who creates like demon engines and soul crushers and all that kind of stuff in his like soul forges.
Yeah.
He tricks demons into like going into a debt with him, and then to pay back their debt, they have to become a demonic war machine.
Okay.
For like 1,000 years to like pay off their debt to him.
Oh.
And then he sells those like possessed demon engines to all the
other demons.
To other demons.
Wow.
And so none of them want to attack or crush him because it's quite useful being able to buy all this stuff off of him.
Yeah.
And that's how he's like, what he's been up to, like the last 10,000 years or whatever.
Sure.
So that almost feels like he's been here all along.
He's always been there, just like Kragnos.
Just like
Kragnos was always there.
Yeah, it's just like paying for college. Exactly.
Okay.
But apparently, no one ever escapes his indentured servitude.
Oh.
He always finds a way to like wrangle them.
Got clauses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turns out making a deal with a demon, he's not totally legit.
Okay. Even if you're a demon as well.
Yeah.
But surely that goes both ways. They're both making
people. Well, I think the demons that come to him are like real desperate.
Okay.
He's like skimming the dregs of society.
Right. Okay.
Rounding up the hungry.
Yeah, I've got fish hands.
Yeah, this is my gift.
Can you give me a defiler because I'm not winning any fights at the moment? Yeah. And he's like, yes.
Yes, it will cost you nothing except your soul.
Do demons have souls?
They eat souls?
That's their food. Like I've got a sandwich, but that does,
Yeah, it's going to cost you your sandwich.
What? No. Okay, sure. Okay. They are souls. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah. What else is going on?
This is basically all the Warhammers I've done. I read the rules and I played the game, and I've not really done any painting or hobbying this week. Been a bit busy. A bit too busy reading the rich, deep lore.
Yeah, that took a whole 20 minutes.
But stay tuned, because more books to come.
Yeah. In 3 months' time, we can update you next on There Are Keys.
The keys, by the way, are fucking anything. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's like, oh yeah, this ancient chapter relic in a fortress monastery, that's a key. Got to go kill those space marines. Also, this buried vase on a Necron tomb world from a civilization from before time began. It's just a random thing. It's not important. It's not valuable or a relic. That's a key. Okay. This pillar from this building, that's a key.
The friends we made along the way, that's a key.
Yeah. It's just fucking random. He's picking up random garbage all over the galaxy.
Okay.
And so no one knows that they're meant to be like defending this shit. They don't. They just like chaos attacked, and they ran off when they got the stone out of my driveway. They
stole my fucking gate. Yeah. At the end of my path. What the fuck?
I got a gnome. Why?
Gnomes. Yeah. Just. Holy shit. What a bunch of assholes.
What a bunch of assholes.
Uncool, my dudes. Uncool.
They're Horcruxes. Oh, they are like Horcruxes.
Yeah.
Except whoever made them didn't go for the 10,000 IQ play of this one grain of sand.
Grain of sand, just whoop, just flick it onto a beach.
Yeah. This pebble, I'm going to throw it in the ocean now.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, just that grain of sand. Just throw that into space.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, or into the sun.
Although, would that destroy it?
Well, what's destroyed? You know, it's joined the massive molten goop in the middle of the sun. The sun's got like a ball of, like, I don't know, like the fuel? Can you make that bit of fuel?
One molecule of fuel.
Can you make like a bit of molten iron in the core of the Earth into a Horcrux?
Maybe.
Well, you go, this Horcrux, it's this metal ball. This is a Horcrux. And then you drop it into the center of the Earth. Is it destroyed, or is it just molten metal now?
I guess it depends on what you count as destroyed.
Yeah.
As suddenly, if that's now dissolved into all of this other stuff, I feel like there's a case to be made to say it's been destroyed.
Or it's now just part of the essence of the Earth, and to kill me, you have to destroy the Earth.
Yeah, but they do have a planet killer, so not as reliable as... If anyone could destroy a planet, it is Abaddon.
But he's done it before.
Yeah, so...
In fact, he has 2 different planet killers.
Oh, shit, yeah. I don't know if you can classify, the Blackstone Fortresses as his dedicated planet killers if he just crashes them into a thing.
But back in the Gothic War, it was like one of them could like fuck shit up, had a mega cannon. 2 of them could combi fire to destroy a planet, and 3 of them could combi fire to supernova a sun.
Right, okay.
And I forget what happened. This was all 13th Black Crusade draft edition, first revision. We did it, and then we did it again.
Yeah, super old school.
But I'm pretty sure he drove up, he tried to try pulse Arcadia's star, and the Grey Knights and Eldrad, with an Ulthway strike force, got on board the Blackstone Fortress and fucked it up and self-destructed it.
Oh,
but that's where Eldrad Uthran died, blowing up the Blackstone Fortress to save Cadia.
What a hero!
But some of that may or may not have happened because he's still fucking alive.
And also, just who fucking knows? They kind of change and retcon stuff all the time.
And then he also had his planet-killing spaceship. Too many super weapons, I think, Abaddon, because now he's already he's bored of the Blackstone Fortresses. He's bored of his planet-killing spaceship. Now he wants whatever the keys do. That's going to be his new super weapon.
Awaken your boy.
Your boy, your big boy, the most traitorous Primarch of all.
Green man.
Green man.
The Green Knight. Bring him back.
The Green Knight, yeah, that'd be good. And then he can turn up and be like, Guilliman, strike me down, and I shall return and revisit the same blow to you. 1 year hence. Guilliman flaming swords him in half.
Oh, God.
And then he's just like, see you in a year, blue man.
Yeah.
They totally would do that. Warhammer's all about stealing myths and history.
Yeah,
right?
just keep doing that stuff. Book 5 is the Lion returning. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think it's all but confirmed at this point. Man, I hope it's a cool model.
I heard there were some hints that there was some mention in the book, you can confirm or deny this, that Angron was annoyed, not Angron, Abaddon was annoyed that, like, Fulgrim is fucking around somewhere.
Yeah.
And that is, I doubt that Fulgrim is going to be coming out in a year's time.
No, but he will be probably the next Primarch after the Lion.
Yeah.
So that'll probably be like 4 years' time or something like that.
But yeah, the Lion comes out and then Fulgrim appears.
There's one throwaway line of him just going,
okay,
that fuck boy, when's he going to stop fucking around?
Stop fucking around. Fucking Fulgrim. Yeah. What the heck?
Still crying about Rylanor. Wee.
Wait.
The Lion is the last key. Dun, dun, dun.
Wow.
Man. The Dark Angels are like covered in keys. They fucking love keys.
A lot of people love those keys.
No, but they just love all keys in general, I mean. Like the Dark Angels, it's one of their things. They've all got like little keychains and little locks all over them and stuff, right? Ooh. They're kinky.
Very kinky.
Got lots of secrets.
My God. The Rock is a giant key. Sure. A spaceship base.
Yeah. I can believe that. The Lion, then the Witch, then the Wardrobe. Perfect.
Okay. Sure. Who's the Witch?
Eldar.
Yanari or whatever her name is.
Yanarinal.
And then the Wardrobe, that can be like a Necron opens, but actually it's got one of those portals in and just, well, I guess the Silent King already came back. Oh,
there was a random Necron in the lore. They were telling tales about, like, this arc went here and did this. And one of them was just like, this random Thousand Son took an arc to a Necron planet, picked up an old vase, and while they were there, it was like, oh shit, Necron Tomb World, let's kill them all while they're still asleep. And then they fucked off. And then the Necron Lord of that planet had like a thing, resurrection casket on another planet. So if his body dies, his brain gets like downloaded into a new body somewhere else.
Sure.
And he woke up and was like, what the fuck, dude?
Fucking hell, that's a spawn camp. This is bullshit.
I was asleep. And then like launches a whole like Necron. He awakens the whole planet, sends a fleet off to chase after this like asshole Thousand Son.
Okay,
he's just like, you can have the fucking vase, but just don't kill me when I'm asleep.
I don't give a shit about that. You fucking killed all my boys. What the heck?
I felt real bad for that Necron.
Oh yeah.
And then I really wanted there to be like another line where he was like, he tracked down that Thousand Son sorcerer, and then like put him in like a resurrection chamber, killed him while he was asleep.
Oh, amazing.
Made him, like, resurrected him and was like, see how you like it, bitch.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, I'm going to kill all of your boys, resurrect you a couple of times. Now, fuck off. Yeah. Get off my lawn.
Yeah. There should have been some, like, karmic justice.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Let these Necrons get their revenge.
Yeah. Who kills someone while they're asleep? Come on, man.
For shame. For shame.
So yeah, there we go. One thin book and one fun game. What else is new?
What else is new?
We did these last week. Where did we get to? We did that.
We saw them.
We saw them. We saw that. Oh, this guy, he knew. We don't really know about Age of Sigmar rules. Can't really comment on that.
Yeah, I don't super care too much. Was that new World Eater's Juggernaut? Oh, no. Here, this boy.
Oh. I think we've already seen him, but we can have another look.
Blammo. A preview?
Little...
Bugulons.
Let's do them. Let's have a look at that. Beastmen. What are they up to?
Beastmen. And there's a new Angron model.
Oh, what's this 40 years business?
Sure. Okay, Heresy Thursday. Alpha Legion have a sniper.
Yeah, he's called Exodus. And is there one super sniper called Exodus who's got thousands of kills? Or are they all Exodus?
I thought they were all Alfarius.
Yeah, it's a bit of a running theme.
Okay.
I think he's quite a nice sniper model.
It's pretty cool. I still just don't love the scales on the Alpha Legion. Just don't like it.
Fair enough. I like he's got a little targeter that follows his head.
Yeah, that's cute.
It's nice.
Just bleep bloop.
Like his fucking big gun.
Sure, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool.
There's some cool action scenes with Alpha Legion infiltrators in the books where like the ridiculous lengths they go to get into position. There was one like he'd been buried under the sands on Terra for like 300 years and like a human, just in case, like there was like a sleeper agent kind of thing. And these guys like go down, they dig up like this crate of like hazardous chemicals, and then they like inside that, behind the hazardous chemicals is like the stasis tube that he's in. They activate him, and then he's got like a camo cloak net and like a rocket launcher with a like suspensor system, so he can like swing it around like a light weapon. And he just goes on this like special ops Splinter Cell rampage.
Okay.
And they're really over the top. And
right, yeah, I can imagine.
He ends up causing like multiple riots in these different factories and like assassinating several important people. And all of that's just like a distraction. So that he can like sneak into this different place and like fuck some other ship up. And it's the whole elaborate story that takes like 2 chapters is just so that he can like blow up a statue of the Emperor and be like, fuck you!
Okay, sure. Okay. Wild. Was the statue of the Emperor like a special key? Or was it magic or something?
We'll have to wait till book 2, Tom.
Oh, God. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. But yeah, sure. It's pretty cool.
It looks like a bloody anti-tank rifle, doesn't it?
Yeah, geez, like real chunky. Yeah, kind of into it. Very nice. Well done, Alpha Legion. You got a snipe. Who looks angrier? Is World Eater's Lord or is Juggernaut?
Both pretty angry. Chainsaw Head.
Chainsaw Head is pretty good.
I kind of hate it. I think I'd go for the horned head if I was building it.
I think I would definitely go for Chainsaw Head. Why wouldn't you do that?
What happens when he comes up to you to like nuzzle you for his feeding time? You know, like if you got like a cat or a dog and he's like...
I think you have to be very careful. Like if you're going to feed him, make sure you do it with the open palm.
Right. Clam, clam, clam.
Yeah, just watch out for the Chainsaw Head.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty rad.
I love the Juggernaut model. I think he's really cool. I don't love the rider. He looks like, I don't know, he's kind of riding it weirdly. Especially the guy who's holding onto the chain. Do you know? It's like he's like floating out of this
really
saddle. Which I guess you kind of would do if it was really running. You would like bounce out, but it's an odd frame to like freeze it on. You know, I prefer my guys to be sat down properly. It's like he's a rodeo guy.
Which is fun, you know, Juggernaut Rodeo. I imagine that probably exists on some demon world.
Definitely exists, for sure.
Yeah, I like them. I like the
Juggernauts are good boys.
The Juggernauts. I think they've always been cool.
Well, the first Juggernaut wasn't cool.
He was cool. At the time, he was cool.
Even at the time.
At the time, he was cool.
No more Wally the World Eater.
Wah.
Officially the end for him.
He's gone. He's dead. He's dead to us now. Oh, that's it.
I love this like big guy in the cultist squad. He's a disgraced World Eater who's like had his armor taken away. He has to go fight with the plebs until he's like regained his honor.
Oh God!
But you go lead the cultists.
Yeah, go and lead the plebs. Yeah, that's such a cool idea. Yeah, World Eaters actually look kind of cool. Actually look kind of fun. We've got
the book's finally out.
Your boy
Roboclop
on Roboclop.
She's here.
She's here. They're here.
Oh, how much do you reckon 10 plastic Cadians costs?
Oh fuck! Is it £32.50?
It's £30.
Ooh. Okay, that
was a good guess,
but the new Creed model is $27.50.
Ooh.
Fucking hell, mate. Jeez.
Yikes. Ooh.
Wow.
You could buy like 2/3 of a book for that.
God, that's expensive. Holy shit. Oof.
It's not even a great sculpt.
No. Like that.
They're nice models, but man, you need a lot of fucking guardsmen in a guardsman army. You know, you could easily have 60, 70 boys in an army list. And that's that's going to set you back 300 quid.
Which is, probably more than enough money to get yourself set up with a pretty decent resin 3D printer.
Yeah.
Oof. Like with those prices, like, geez, like, I could not blame anyone for, being pushed into doing more 3D printing.
Yeah. Because paying 30 quid for 10 Space Marines feels bad, but at least you only need 20 or 30 of them.
Yeah.
But when it's Horde infantry at those prices, fuck me. Another shout out to War Games Atlantic for producing excellent sci-fi guardsman models. I think you get 24 for £20 or something.
It's pretty good.
It's like half the price for twice the models.
Wow. Those guys, they're cool.
I like the new heavy weapon teams. They look better on a smaller base.
Yeah, slightly smaller base actually looks way better. I do quite like that tank. I've seen really good 3D models of that people have been using for the last month or two.
Yeah.
And now it's coming out.
They're nice models. These are all nice models.
They'll look great.
I really like the field guns. They look cool. I don't love the Sentinel's the only thing I don't love about them.
Yeah.
I would much rather take the old one.
Bin Blade, always good. Lumen Rust, that boy's been around.
Oh, I'd never noticed the weird glove on that model before. That's kind of cool.
I don't know if I love this model. The proportions look weird. And
It looks like a Gene Stealer cultist.
it looks so much just like a Gene Stealer cultist. It does not take a lot of work to just have this as your Magus.
Yeah, just change the tip of the staff.
And blam, you're done.
And you've got yourself a Magus. Yeah.
Instantly, problem solved.
But I like the Psychic Hood and I like the weird glove and the stuff. But yeah, the proportions are a bit odd.
And then they've got cards. They're back to the 15 dice again.
I think proving that the Chaos Warriors were delayed.
That was super delayed. And yeah, their new thing, £22, 15 dice. But
I don't like the colour combination either. Gold and metallic green.
Yeah. Not the one.
Kind of gross.
You can buy a picture, sure.
Yeah.
These guys are
all ready.
sale now.
They're cool.
Kind of fun boys. Yeah, it's all just kind of like stuff that we've seen. He looks great.
Yeah.
And Armageddon. The book. Cadius Blood.
Okay, what's a blut? It's from Cadia. Is it Cadia's like
Blood. Oh, sure,
blood. Oh, it's in
sense.
German. Right. I didn't realize it was not English. Right. That makes more sense.
Blood.
Okay.
That makes sense. Oh, le gloire di Volpone. The glory of
The Volpone.
Vipers. The
Did Germany not have apostrophes?
the wolves.
Oh, Volpine is something, right?
Yeah, is that a thing?
Maybe.
Fox? Fox. Oh, that makes more sense.
Fox, yeah. Okay,
Oh,
that
it
makes
wasn't
sense.
a million miles away. Oh, they just called. Is that actually just the name of the squad? Okay.
Okay, sure. Data stuff in Japanese?
Nice.
Sure.
Spies. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, geez, man. So I went into a Games Workshop on Saturday,
Oh, yeah.
and they had the whatever, you join up and do the intro thing with the book, and you fill out the stuff, because they had the like Warhammer community, like the special dice if you complete certain
the golden
things.
Dice.
And
What did you have to do to get the golden dice?
so it wasn't just to get those golden ones, it was just to get the regular black ones. But you had to fill out 10 of the activities in this book that all had to be from different games. And one was like, do something cool with your leader, and you have to write a fucking paragraph about why your leader was cool that battle. And was just like, I just want those 2 fucking dice. Like, can I just give you £10 for those dice? I'm clearly not a child who's going to sit in and come and do this every week.
Yeah.
You've already scammed enough money out of me. Just please, give me 2 of those
Give me
dice.
the dice!
And you say eBay. If you can find me a link on eBay, because I had to look straight after.
There won't be many on there, and they'll probably go for a lot.
Couldn't find any. But in turn, that offer still stands. If someone gets those golden dice, I'll give you £20 for 2 of them. That's my offer. My dice addiction.
Speaking of dice, I saw a thing last night. Dice Legions.
Dice Legions. Okay, now you're talking my language.
Where
Where are the hexes? Where do the hexes
There's
come
no hexes, Tom. It's a fantasy battle war game played entirely with dice.
I think I've seen this before.
Someone made it during lockdown, and then Modifius have published it.
I think have we not spoken about this before on this stream?
Have we? Oh wow! I saw it last night and was like, I have no memory of this. Tom will like.
I'm pretty sure I brought this up on this stream.
Oh shit! Okay.
And was like, you should, you need to look at the rules. Actually, I think I even bought it and maybe sent you the link. Now that
What?
my memory is beginning to
Oh my god! It's all coming back.
unravel.
Oh no!
Uh,
Or did you Discord it to me?
I imagine I probably would have Discorded it.
But it looks like the full rules aren't available yet.
Or you could download like the preview version or something.
This must have been like a year or 2 ago, right?
It'll be last year.
Okay. Well, sorry. Sorry for thinking you'd like something, Tom. I'll never tell you about anything ever again.
No, don't be like this. Don't have a tantrum now. Yeah, I remember seeing this. Can we get like some pictures of people playing it? Dice.
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like.
Legions. Dice Legions.
So apparently, weak units are like D4s and big, strong units are D20s, and they move around the board. I don't really know how it works. I just read the fluff on the web page. I can't see it, but that's all right. You probably did tell me.
But maybe if you just sit down, download it. People playing it. I just want to see a bit of like the battlefield, or just like what is actually happening.
Why is he using so many different colours? That's really confusing.
It's kind of rad. I like these big fucking boys.
Are those like his dragons?
Ooh. Also, I feel like you've got to be careful rolling your dice onto the board with all of your other dice.
You should have certain colours or sizes of dice that are only for rolling and not for being in the battle. This is really confusing to see what's actually happening.
There is a bit of just madness here.
Oh. I think it's a cool idea, but you need cooler dice for this to work, and more uniform dice.
Okay.
Then I guess you need different colours for each unit type, don't you? Or different sizes of dice or something. I think this guy hasn't got a big enough dice collection for this game.
I don't want to shame anyone, but that did look a little bit impenetrable, just from the periphery. So we've got the Beastmasters with Millisors. I always liked Millisors.
Yeah, these used to be like half the size, didn't they? And
they're little babies.
little wormy boys.
Necromunda, Millisor. Let's try it like that.
What can I count my scatter dice as?
Night Goblin Fanatic.
Perfect.
Boom. Yeah, they used to look like this. Blech, rearing up guy, crawling one.
Oh, they're better than I remembered them, actually. They're still pretty cool models.
Yeah, I think they're pretty good. You had the Millisors, the Ripperjacks, and the giant rats.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Is that who you...
Oh, here we go. Look, it says there's a catalogue page. Oh, you got it. Yeah, those are the 3 different like Beastmasters.
And like, there was a thing... Something. I don't remember fully how it works, but if someone had gone down, Millisors could like...
Oh, yeah.
Like,
if they couldn't get away, you could really nom.
And just eat them up. Which was always cool. And so, yeah, these guys get bigger.
They look great.
Pretty rad.
I like that the beast herder's wearing like the skin of one.
Yeah, that's cute. I don't love him, but that's a nice touch, wearing the skin.
What's the thing on his back? It looks fucking massive.
Snacks?
Snacks. Millie snacks.
Millie snacks. Probably.
It looks like it must be quite light for him to be carrying it in
it like way. That, like really, right on your spine.
Oof.
Yeah, he's okay. They're kind of cool. You know, I always like the Beastmasters. They're like very, very rad.
I guess they'll be like £5,000 from Forge World.
Yeah. Yeah, real expensive. Like just way too much. Ooh.
But they're nice. I like them.
Cool boys. The beasts of chaos are in their element in this savage new era.
Yeah, they're cragnossing about.
Kragnos and friends. There's a guy. Brother! And the old Cygor. And that's it.
Okay, I thought there was going to be some news.
Are they going to get a new character model? And
didn't they already do that quite recently for these guys? Didn't they just get like a new beast chief?
Maybe.
I can't remember. God, these old Beastman warriors. How old are they?
They're pretty old. I think they're still pretty good.
They're all right, but they're still like 20 years old or something, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've got to be some of the oldest like Age of Sigmar models still in existence.
Warp Fire Thrower. Boom.
Yeah, it's kind of bonkers how old that is.
Yeah. But I like them. I think they're cool. They're pretty nice. Also, because they're still multi-part, which is pretty good. Like when the new ones come out, there's just 6 poses.
Yeah, I do miss having like posable models.
But yeah, so not actually a ton of news. Oh, they actually have the Cockatrice there.
Oh, yeah.
Is that coming back on sale? I really liked that model. I thought that was great.
Maybe.
The old Warhammer. But is it even called a Cockatrice? This guy.
Yes, it is. I forgot that model existed.
Oh, I thought he was really cool. I really liked it.
Did that come out during like the Storm of Chaos or something? I don't Storm, you know what I mean. End times.
I think well, they did the Monstrous Arcanum, and I think it was released at that stage. They released maybe like 4 or 5 monsters.
That was it, yeah.
But you know, we weren't playing really at that stage.
No, that was like when we were out of it.
So
we got some of the old monsters are kind of bonkers.
I was like a Cockatrice.
Yeah, what is a Cockatrice? What's it a mishmash of?
Evil chicken. The have fucking stone, turn you to stone with their eyes.
What, like a Gorgon?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Watch out for that. That's nicely painted. Jeez. That's what happens if you hit too many chickens in Zelda.
Yeah, that guy turns up.
Blah. If you turn to stone, are you still, like, aware?
I don't think
Or are
so.
you just stone and dead?
I don't think you'll. I think you die.
You don't spend eternity looking out of stone eyes.
No.
Oh, I wish I could move.
No, I think you're just dead.
Can they, like, grind up the liver of the cockatrice to make a magic potion and pour it on your statue and turn you back into...
Oh, the soft potion from Final Fantasy that you use to get rid of people who've been petrified.
Yes, one of those.
Maybe.
You know, like what they did in Narnia when they turned all the ice people back into people again. She turned people into ice or stone or something, didn't she, in that battle? Like, every time someone went near her, she was like, kabow! And they teleported back to her.
Oh, yeah, fuck, because she's got that big room full of, like, people that came to kill her that are all turned to,
Yeah.
like, ice or stone or whatever. Mm-hmm. But there's a bit in the battle where there's, like, a griffin or something flying around, and she, like, turns that to stone, and it crashes and just explodes.
Yo!
And that bit later on when, like, oh, my mother and father who were turned to stone.
They
like,
returned to me.
And like, oh, you do not want to be...
There's just chunks of griffin. Like
all of these just meat chunks just appear. And you're like, ooh, like, yeah, they're going to be in Narnia too. Ooh.
Yikes.
Very dead.
Oh. Couldn't the lion cry him back together again?
Sure, why not?
Magic Jesus lion tears.
Oh, God.
Ugh. That one's a mess.
Yeah, that was kind of busy.
Oh.
Oh, that's from the... I'm pretty sure that was the D&D 3.5 cockatrice.
Oh, wow.
Wait, or maybe it was the one that we saw earlier. Not you.
And I'm actually, like, quite excited for the D&D movie. I don't really know much about D&D lore. I've never been, like, super into it. But I watched the trailer with the family the other day, and they're all excited to see it.
It looks like a romp.
Looks like a fun time.
I'm curious. I don't have the highest hopes, but I imagine that means we'll come out of it and be like, huh.
Yeah, it's not going to be, like, greatest movie of all time or anything, is it? But it'd be nice to watch a fantasy romp that isn't shit. Like, what do you reckon the hit rate of fantasy TV and films of, like... They're very rarely okay. They're usually either good or bad. Not a lot of middle ground. And I'd say like 70 or more, maybe 80% of them are bad.
But I think we're kind of fancy nerds.
Yes.
And so probably hold it to a higher standard.
Yes.
Than a lot of other people.
That's true.
Like those shows like the Merlin show and Camelot or things like that. I was just like, hate it. Absolute garbage.
I didn't even watch it. I did watch The Kid Who Would Be King with the boy the other day.
Which is Would Be King.
Yeah, it's like it was a real small British movie. And it's kind of like, what if King Arthur happened again, but to like a kid at school? And
this looks like it should be on fucking CBBC.
Well, I was watching it with the boy, and he was super into it because it's aimed at him. You know, it's not for me; it's for him. And it wasn't terrible. Like, I was pleasantly surprised. I enjoyed it. I'm not saying it was great, but it was better than it had any right to be, considering like what it is.
Who's the bad guy? Does he ever fucking stab someone with his sword?
No, it's a woman who's famous. Whose name I've forgotten.
Mordred.
Yeah, she's like Morgana. So, like, the lore is King Arthur beats her in King Arthur times.
Right.
And she's like an evil demon. Yeah, Rebecca Ferguson, that was it. And she, so she goes back to the underworld and is like, I'll be back. And King Arthur's like, yeah, well, so will the sword. I'm going to... You know, if you ever return, the sword will come back and pick a new worthy champion to, like, defeat you.
Okay, Demolition Man style.
Bam. And so 2,000 years later, she comes back, and then, you know, the kid gets the sword.
Does he, like, chop her, and then she turns to light, and...
He chops her fucking head off and throws her into, like, a whirlpool.
Wow.
It's pretty grisly. But all of her minions are like Dark Souls, Flaming Skeleton Knights.
Ooh.
So, the kids can fuck them up.
Oh, yeah, he can stab those every day of the week.
Exactly. There's no moral
fine.
issues at all.
Sure.
And the kid is Andy Serkis's kid, which was, once I realized that, it was really distracting.
Okay. So he was definitely hired for his acting ability then.
Oh, yeah, no nepotism at all. Although I feel like with a child actor, you kind of, for them to have any chance of being a good child actor,
yeah.
You basically need someone to have raised them from a young age to do that.
To get them sort of involved.
Turns out Andy Serkis was just mocapping the kid.
Oh my god, the whole time! He was mocap. He doesn't actually have a child. Yeah. He's just been mocapping. Wow.
He's been playing the long con.
Okay, right, I love that.
He's gonna do his whole bloodline will in fact just be Andy Serkis.
Oh
That's
my
how
god.
he's gonna live forever, Tom.
Wow, so he's gonna do like a being John Malkovich, but he's gonna mocap as the kid. As the kid grows up, he's gonna get into mocap and then mocap again.
Or maybe it'll be the other way around. Yeah, his whole family will always mocap as Andy Serkis.
Oh, so he keeps...
So he'll be immortal through his family.
That makes more sense.
Reverse it. Way more sense.
Okay. Wow. Right. Sure. I don't think I'm going to watch it.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't tell you to. It's definitely like a kid's film for kids.
I watched something the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of The Rig?
The Rig?
It's on Prime. It had a really cool trailer. The Rig. And I would say it's basically, The Mist.
Okay.
Stephen King's The Mist.
Yeah, that was all right.
Imagine that with a bit of Cthulhu on an oil rig.
Ooh, okay.
Sounds rad, right?
It sounds like a good premise, but based on these posters, I'm going to say they've squandered that premise somewhat with a low budget and like just real bad actors.
Well, I would say this was one of the worst things I think I've seen in years.
Wow, that's saying something because you watch a lot of shit stuff. If you don't mind me saying,
I watched a bunch of garbage, but
because you're looking for that hot zone of like not good, but not like we talked about the bell curve of horror movies before, didn't we?
But I think I can appreciate something that's kind of bad, especially when it comes to horror. But this was. Absolutely batshit insane, terrible.
Really?
Just so bad.
3.2.
Oh, I think that's a different The Rig.
Oh.
Because I think The Rig that I watched had, it was like 5.9.
Oh, I thought these were the same movie.
No, this is The Rig.
Oh, it's a CGI rig. You can just so tell it's not a real set immediately, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Game of Thrones.
There's weirdly 4 people from Game of Thrones in this.
Right.
But
she's very familiar. I can't remember what she's been in. Okay.
So that guy, which I saw this because I was looking at, I now like to, look on IMDb for, what are the bloopers and trivia. Mm-hmm. So that guy, he was Morian in Game of Thrones.
Who's Morian?
He was the bard who had his tongue cut out.
Oh, yeah, he sang the funny song.
He sang the funny song, but Joffrey didn't like it. No. And... there was someone else. I honestly can't remember who the other person was because I was just like, oh, who knows?
It's really hard to take him as anyone but Jorah Mormont. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like he was pretty good. He was probably one of the best parts about this.
Okay, so this goes. It's a series, not a film.
It's a series,
and I'm not getting any kind of Cthulhu vibes right now.
I think it's one of the things I'd read was someone's like, it's The Mist meets Cthulhu.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah.
He's also
Alistair Thorne is in it, and there's a fourth person. I can't remember who.
Right.
Oh, fucking Robert Baratheon turns up.
Amazing.
It was like...
That is so distracting.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't think you saw it in the Eternals, like the Marvel film. It has Jon Snow and Robb Stark.
Oh.
And there's a third character that they're both in love with. It's a love triangle. And she's called Cersei. And just watching Rob and John talking about Cersei.
How much they love Cersei.
It's so fucking weird and distracting.
Yeah.
This is the trouble, isn't it? Because like, if we'd seen them in 3 or 4 different films...
It wouldn't be so bad, but a bunch of different people all interacting together.
And you've only seen all of them in one other thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So... There we go.
How far into it did you get?
I finished it.
Oh, wow. Even though it was the worst thing you've ever seen.
I had it on the, like, so there were parts I just had on the background.
Okay.
And just while I was, like, just fiddling around. But just, there is absolute bonkers logic. The characters are all over the place. It just is absolute insanity. I cannot describe how genuinely shit it was.
6,000 people beg to disagree with you, Tom. It's number 9 on like popularity. It's trending, man.
I think because it only came out pretty recently.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, because I'd seen a trailer for it before and I was like, that looks like something I'd watch.
Well, yeah, it sounds like a fun premise. Everyone bickering on an oil rig where, you know, it's in a remote location where people got to make their own rules, right?
Yeah, almost instantly they're cut off from land and the radios have all gone down.
Great.
Then the fog comes in and people are all against each other. I was like, this sounds like a great premise.
Paranoia, you could make something really good with that.
You slip in some... like, you know, there's like little flashes of like weirdness going on. And there's like lots of hints of like there's something else happening. I was like, I'm in. Give it to me. And
oh dear, then they did give it to you.
And it was just awful. Like just to set the tone of like just weird logic. Right at the beginning, the fogs come in. They're cut off from places, and they're like, okay, we've got to go check out this aerial. Everything's pretty normal, but there's a weird fog, and they're like, oh, it's pretty foggy. They send this guy up. He sees something weird up the top of this aerial, and then he ends up falling down, and they're like, this guy's fucked.
Yeah.
And then you don't really, like, the other characters don't know this, but whatever he saw, like, suddenly he starts, like, healing a little bit. And they were like, this guy's about to die before. But then he kind of, like, comes to, and then he's like, oh, I had a vision of, like, a giant wave. It's going to destroy us all. And then immediately, everyone's just like, oh, he's had a vision about a giant wave. What are we going to do about this giant wave? It's
Everyone just takes... He's just had a head injury.
Yeah, why do you now...
Are we believing in magic now?
The magic vision, like, why do you all just instantly are like...
Guess we all believe it.
We've got to... Well, if he's had a vision... It's just like, why do they trust him? Like, why would you... If you just turned up and you're like, a giant wave is going to destroy us, be like, what? What?
Go back to sleep, friend.
Yeah, just what reference do you have? And it just gets worse and worse and worse.
I watched something that had similar kind of vibes. Not quite as bad, but still not good. Called The Passage. Which is... It's kind of like a Last of Us situation. It's not post-apocalyptic though. It's but I think it will become that. Basically, there's a research lab that has captured a vampire, and that picture's fucking hilarious. And so.
Wow, I'm pretty spooky scared.
He's gonna get you. So what they're doing is they're getting the vampire's blood and they're altering it genetically, and then they're injecting people with it because they think like, oh, vampires can heal, right? And it's not a vampire. We're not calling them vampires because we're scientists,
okay, sure.
And it's not a vampire. But you know, it's got all the symptoms,
Right.
And so what we'll do is we'll fuck with it and change it, and then we'll inject it into a death row patient, who like convict, who's like, do you want to die on death row, or do you want to have weird experimental like surgery on you? And they're always like, well, I guess I'll do the weird science is better than the fucking lethal injection. And it nearly works, and then they turn into a vampire. So they're like, okay, well, let's change it up again. And so they've got a basement full of vampires because they've done this like 8 times. And each time they're like, we've fixed it this time. They're not going to want human blood this time. But all the vampires are like psychically linked.
Sure, of course they are.
Because he's this little spooky boy. He's king of the vampires, right? He's patient 0, and so he's like telepathically controls them all. And so they send Saved by the Bell's Zach Morris is sent out to get her because she's immune. You know, she's like the Last of Us.
Okay.
They've injected her, but she's not turning into a vampire. But he's like, oh, my daughter died, and now I have to look after my new daughter and stop her from getting weird scienced.
Wow.
So they're on the run from the scientists who will say anything but vampire to describe the people they've got.
What do they call them?
Fuck. I think they start off calling them like, you know, test subjects, patients, that kind of thing. But as things get spookier, because old Dr. Spooky here, you know how in Dracula there's like the weird servant who like eats his own fingernails and he does that to one of the janitors.
Oh.
Because for some reason their janitors are like the biggest security liabilities you've ever seen. Like they genuinely are like, you know, they don't vet them because they're just janitors at this top secret research station.
Yeah, it's fine.
All the scientists have got like their, you know, top secret clearance and follow all the security checks. But the janitors, fuck it. You know, they're like Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia kind of thing. So they're just like doing whatever they're told because they're kind of idiots. And the moment creepy vampires in their brain, they'll just do whatever he tells them.
Instantly fucking go mad. Right.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It's nearly good, but there's just so many bits where you're just like, oh, they've just done this for the plot contrivance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not super sold. This picture's funny though.
It's funny. I'm enjoying that. But yeah, it took me ages to realize he was Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, geez, I wouldn't have called that.
He looks very different now. So yeah, I don't know if I can recommend it, but I was into it until it got silly, and then once it got silly, I enjoyed laughing at it.
Okay.
Because everyone just started being fucking idiots at the end and like just letting things out of their like cages and like just being the stupidest people.
If you're doing this like kind of wacky research, instead of getting like a death row patient, why don't you get like a terminally ill person? Someone who, if they end up getting vampire superpowers, might be pretty chill. Might be a more reasonable person to have to deal with.
Yeah, that's a good point. Not just the worst people.
Yeah. Not like, boom, you killed like 18 people with an axe. You're going to be executed, but let's try it out on you.
Well, I think because it's super shady, so they want people that, you know, they just disappeared. And no one's going to ask any questions, you know?
I think, like, you know, but in turn, if you've got a terminally ill person and you take them away, you do the thing, if it doesn't work, like...
They died.
Look, we're going to have a funeral for them. Bonk, problem solved.
Yeah, that makes way more sense.
And you don't...
But they might then go and get their lawyers or family to, like, check the contract and stuff. Do you know what I mean? At least in the death row inmates, they're just like, come with us. Don't ask questions. Do you know what I mean?
I'd still maybe deal with a few legal issues and not have to worry about
the psychopath
Johnny,
vampires.
axe murderer, now with superpowers.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think you're onto something. You're already smarter than 90% of the characters. There's this one scene where, like, the government sends in a new guy to run the facility, And he's like, we've spent billions on this. It's time to turn some profit. I'm going to fire all the senior staff, and I'm in charge now. And I'm going to ignore what all the good characters say.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
It's one of those kind of situations.
Yeah, just random company fucking spawed.
Yeah, government executive man here to just open all the doors.
Just fuck with it. Did you watch The Last of Us?
Not yet. Well, I didn't play the game. So I'm thinking I might, now that the series is out, I might actually just go and like speed run the game.
Yeah, because I think you can go through it pretty quickly. And yeah, like it's going to be taking, I don't know how many episodes The Last of Us is going to be. 10?
I don't know. Because it will take, 2 or 3 months before it's all out anyway.
Yeah.
If I speed run the game now, then binge the show. Because I don't like week by week anyway.
Yeah, it's always kind of like a pain.
Happy to wait.
It's 9. It's only 12 hours long. Well, yeah, 'cause the first episode is like an hour 20.
Oh god, that is long. How many episodes?
9?
Doesn't say. It's one episode.
One episode. Go on IMDb. Do they have like the list?
9.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, so I've got a couple of months to get through it.
But yeah, I watched it yesterday.
Oh, is it good?
It was very good. I really, really enjoyed it.
Oh, wow.
Just shot beautifully. Was great. I played the game because I am a good boy, and yeah, thought it was good. Like, kind of hits the right tone, does the thing.
Is it just like shot for shot, or do they like twist it a bit, and do they change anything?
So it's been like a year. Like, I played it last year. From what I remember, pretty good, pretty spot on. They kind of trim out, there's a bit at the beginning where they're clearly teaching you how to use a gun, and you shoot
you
like
don't need
20
to see
fucking
that.
people.
Yeah.
And they just kind of cut that bit out. They still get the plot points.
Imagine if a TV show based on a game forced you to sit through the boring snow-based tutorial level for half a season.
Oh, God.
Wouldn't that suck? The Witcher.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, I mean, you've got to cut out 90% of the shooting people from any like computer game adaptation, haven't you?
God, by the end of this, you probably kill 500 people.
It's hard to find those characters relatable after that.
Like, you'd kill more people than like fucking John Wick. And that's someone who is killing people all the time. Yeah, just wouldn't work. But no, I liked the Mandalorian. He was good. Lady Bear of Bear Island. She was pretty good.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
The other people.
Old Nick Offerman.
He's not in it yet, but he's
okay.
like already he's going to turn up. The character that he's playing in it, I'm just like, he seems perfect for it. Like a wacky doomsday prepper who lives alone in the town and is just a fucking psychopath.
Oh wow! So just take the funnies out of his Parks and Rec character.
Yeah, and just have that guy just be a bit crazy.
Yeah.
But even in the game, that character was kind of funny because he's a bit
wacky.
A bit wacky.
Oh man.
But yeah, so really, really enjoyed it. Thought it was great. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, like I say, I literally bought the Last of Us last night.
Oh, nice.
So I'll play through it in the next few weeks and then catch up on the show.
Is that on PC?
No, I bought it on. I've got PlayStation 4.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
So
that's how I played it.
Bought the remastered one for that.
Ooh.
But it's out on PC next month.
Yeah, I saw.
Because I did look it up and I thought I don't want to wait a month because then it's too tight.
Yeah.
Get it done in time.
To actually get it done. Yeah. Very good. Also, when it looking at the sort of just some of the behind the scenes stuff. saw that instead of the Mandalorian, other people that were considered that didn't get the part were what's his name? Fucking Neo from the Matrix.
Oh wow.
Also Harrison Ford.
Oh, he's way too old.
Which seems crazy. That guy's
insane.
Like an old man now.
Yeah.
And to play the brother character, they were talking about potentially getting... God, I can't remember anyone's fucking name. Andy from Parks and Rec. Mario, everyone's favourite Mario
Chris
voice.
Pratt.
Chris Pratt was potentially going to be in
God, everyone would have got real upset if that
like,
happened.
What? Which just seems absolutely bonkers.
Wow.
So really glad.
Really? Wow. I mean, I already thought he looked great for the part, but compared to all those other people, he looks even better.
Yeah.
Holy shit. But it's so hard to know, isn't it? Because, I remember when they cast... the guy from Teachers as The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah.
And that seemed insane at the time.
Yeah.
But, man, he fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
I've forgotten his name. main cowboy.
Rick Grimes.
Yes, Cowboy Rick from Walking Dead. Do you remember him in Probably most people won't remember that. It's a real old show.
I remember, I remember him from...
It was like an old British sitcom. And he looked like a little baby-faced teacher boy who was like the naughty teacher who bunked off school. Like
just a random, British guy. And having him as Rick Grimes was kind of wild.
And so I remember when they announced it, everyone was just like, you've already ruined this.
Yeah.
But
fucked it.
But no, they fucking nailed it. So I like that. I love it when they cast a relative unknown and they nail it.
Yeah.
Rather than just grabbing this guy. He's been in everything.
Yeah, which is great. Also, a bunch of the people in this are the people who were the voice actors for the characters in the games.
Oh, really?
Because a lot of their character models were just kind of roughly based on the person themselves.
Oh,
and so
awesome.
I think it was actually kind of rad to just drop them into...
Oh, brilliant. Because I always think voice actors, deserve a bit more recognition for what they do.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's very good. Marlene in particular. She did the voice. But maybe she was an actor before. I don't know. I don't really know much about them. But there's a couple of other people that, reprised their role as a thing. But yeah, play the game. Very cool.
Yeah, I'll get on it.
The story's great. I won't there were parts where you're like, okay, cool. I just got to go from point A to point B, and then a truck crashed there, and I guess now we have to go up through the spooky hotel, and
right.
Oh, sweet, we've just made it. All I need to do is cross this one rickety plank. No, I've fallen down into the sewers. Oh, shit.
Sewer level time.
Hour of sneaking through sewers to get out of here. And
right.
There's quite a few bits in the game where you're like...
That's true of most of those kind of games, though, right?
Just feels like super padding. But otherwise, very good. Very nice.
Nice. We should read some donations.
Yeah,
man.
I saw someone asking, are we reading donations? Oh, yes, we are reading donations. If you're hoping to have something in the game named after you, sadly, we're not playing a game.
Probably not going to play a game. But we are going to we're going to look at some more Warhammers, and we're going to read your lovely messages. Yeah. And maybe you've got a fun question for us. Maybe you want to tell us who you think was the weirdest casting that worked or didn't work. Let us know. We haven't done Outside of the Box yet. We should line that up.
No, we kind of just challenge shit. Is there a maze level? There's probably a fucking maze level at some point. So Quote Traveller, thanks $3. Thank you, Quote Traveller. They say, hello person with a different name to me, Tom, and person with the same name as me, Ben.
Oh.
I wasn't able to base my knights like you suggested, but I did the second best thing and fiddled with my bits. If there's any jumping, jump me up. Sure, you can be that person.
That's you. Oh, yeah, so on my stream, Thursdays at 5, they showed me their knights, and they painted all the models, but they hadn't done the bases. And they were like, what should I do with my bases?
Oh, they look great.
Oh man, they've
Post
gone
the
for
link
it.
in the chat.
They got some guardsmen and some barricades and stuff. It's pretty cool. And they put the transfers on the shoulder pads, which makes such a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah, like really helps. These look great.
Very
And I really like the bases for the guards.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Really nice. I'd say paint the base rim. Just give it a black or a dark brown or something like that.
Goblin green.
Just give it a smooth coat around the edge. That genuinely like ties it together. So
Yeah.
you'll be surprised what a difference that makes
Yeah, for sure.
once you've got that done.
Faux reels. Yeah, looking real nice. Very good.
It's nice armor you got there.
Also, I like that the guardsmen are quite like muted or like kind of match the sort of tone of the base. They don't draw the eye too much, but you can still appreciate that they're there.
True.
Keeps the focus on where it should be. And Igor Scumbaggins. He could be in Star Wars.
You definitely can.
Say, thanks for getting me into Warhammer a couple of years ago. Last year I read 52 books, including 25 Horus Heresies and 9 audio books.
Wow.
This is what? Thank you so much.
That's like one a week.
That's a lot of fucking
Holy
books.
moly.
That's a lot of fucking Warhammer books. But I'm glad you're enjoying them.
That's like the amount of Warhammer books I've read in my lifetime done in 1 year.
Yeah, fucking hell.
He's like that scene from The Matrix where he's like dumps of lifetimes of knowledge into his brain.
Oh, yeah, and it's there like, oh, give me more.
Grablo! This was always there!
God, just what a waste of one of those Matrix plugs. Yeah, give me all of the Black Library books. And just Morpheus is there like, what? He's like, give it to me! I can handle it! Like, fine, well, yeah, have that rather than, Taekwondo. Fuck it, on you.
But yeah, I feel like after a while, how many martial arts do you need?
Oh, man. 3.
That's good.
That's
'Cause
probably
then you can if you spread them out enough to get your rock, paper, scissors bases covered.
exactly. That's it.
You need this one good against that one, this one good against that one. The circle is complete. Now fill me up with Star Wars and Warhammer lore.
Yeah, I'll just give you all that fucking nerd shit. Yeah, I want to know every time they talk about poop in Warhammer. Just search for that and just give me the paragraphs every time they say shit. And just dump that into my brain.
And then they open up their eyes and they're like, I know the Horus Heresy.
Just so bad.
Oh, you could play Lorehammer or Yorehammer for days.
Oh my god. Well, you can because everyone knows all the lore.
No one else has bothered.
That's true. No one else has used that dusty old dirty chip. Yeah. Gross. Wow. Okay. And we've also got a donation from Crook King Keldorian, who donates $5.
Thank you.
They say, hi guys, I'm messaging you from the sad time.
Oh no.
Past Saturday, we had to let the family dog go.
Oh.
She always made it to 15, 2nd of February, so can't complain too much, but it still sucks. Chat, give extra pets to your doggos, catos, burbs, bum buns, etc.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's super sad.
That is a sad time.
Be strong. And just remember, that dog loved you and you gave it an amazing life.
Yeah, it was a good dog. Good
So
dog,
yeah,
good time.
like heart goes out. That's real sad. Good doggo. And DGP Chico donates $15. Thank you, DGP.
Thank you.
Say Tech Island Tom and Battle Boy Ben.
Hey.
Long-time caller, first-time listener.
Oh,
I'm normally a vodgobbo, but I was finally able to catch you live while I'm at work.
nice.
Do you guys have any plans for more Star Wars tabletop RPGs in the future? Kind of, yeah.
You got lots of roleplay plans.
Plans for days. It's all kind of in the works at the moment, but watch the space. There'll be some coming. There'll be some coming.
Nice.
It'll be a thing.
Perfect. Is it going to be Andor Simulator?
Kind of. That's sort of what I want to do. Sort of want to do some of that Age of Rebellion stuff. I think it'd be fun. Even if it's just like a one shot or two. But yeah, there'll be some role playing coming real soon. So stick around. And Ant or Atsamtian is how that name's getting said. And it's $20. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very kind.
Very generous. Thank you so much.
They say, we all know how much you guys love the anime Attack on Titan, so I thought that you two would appreciate this bit of news. Attack on Titan, the final series, Part 3, will be split up into 2 parts.
Oh.
Absolutely riveting.
The final season, Part 3, will be split into 2 parts. So there'll be 4 parts to the final season.
Wow. Part 3A and Part 3B.
At this point, I think I just wouldn't believe them that it's ever going to end. If they just keep adding extra bits onto the end. It's like...
That's too much.
That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I thought I had it bad when I watched the new Mission Impossible trailer, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty good. And then at the end of the Mission Impossible trailer, it went like, Part 1 out. And literally, I had the exact same reaction. I was just like, I almost can't be bothered to watch it.
Yeah.
Now. I don't want to go to the cinema to see half a movie.
Yeah, like I'll wait, in 2 years' time.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch the first part, and if it's good, maybe go to the cinema and watch the second part. But
yeah, I'm not suckering me into the cinema right now to go watch half of a movie. The final season started airing in October 2020.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yikes.
Do you know?
I still felt a bit robbed on June. Like, I knew going in that it was only going to be the first half, but it's so little resolution in that first half that it did leave me feeling a bit like, because they hadn't even started filming part 2 at that point.
Ugh.
That's what made me feel bad about June, because if I knew part 2 was coming out the next year, like when they did Lord of the Rings, you knew that all 3 films had been filmed and they were going to release 1 a year for 3 years.
Yeah,
I can get on board with that. I know what I'm getting into. June was just like nothing, no resolution, no sandworms, but maybe we'll make part 2. Here's a sandworm in the distance. What a tease. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it feels good. When is it meant to be coming out?
I don't know. Oh, this year.
Okay.
That was a quick turnaround. I mean, November, but still. When did part 1 come out?
I don't know. Was that during lockdown? 21.
Yeah, 2 years. That's a really fast turnaround considering they hadn't started filming it. I assumed it was going to be another year. Nice.
Sure. Okay. Well, try it out. Ant Slime Fun donates $15. That sounds like a terrible kid's toy. Says Timothy and Benthazar. Last message I sent, I had bought into the hobby and struggled with Necrons. I'm now full on into the plastic crack. And I wanted to show you guys my army of space dwarves. What do you think?
Space dwarves! Well, you haven't painted your bases.
What the fuck?
What, do you even know the memes?
These guys looking cool. I like the red. Very nice.
Yeah,
the
they look great.
power axes look real good. And your leader's a Robo Man, which is super fucking cool. I think I would have 100% done the exact same thing.
I like the Robo Boys.
These guys looking great. You need to do your bases, but doing real nice. Yeah, good job on those power weapons. They look very, very pretty.
Very cool. Thank you for sharing.
Good job. Very good.
Nice.
Oh, it's like a Doom man on your desk. I've seen it. We need to go on a break in a little minute.
Oh, we do. It's going to be break time.
And yeah, so we'll be back to go through the other bits of the Warhammer news. We'll go play a bit of Kickstarter roulette.
Yep.
This week, it's going to be farm animals, for sure.
No, it's going to be...
Or like a MiG. Have you ever had a MiG?
Oh, wow. No MiGs yet.
Did they even have MiGs in Vietnam?
They did, yeah. But they'd be fucking huge. Like 28mm scale planes.
Yeah.
It's like wingspan like this.
Yeah, fuck it.
Like this long. Wow. Big calls. I'm going to say Flamethrower Man.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, we're locked in.
Okay, great.
Should we take a little 5-minute break then?
Yeah, so we'll be back in 5 minutes. Stay tuned. Go get yourself a drink. If you want to drop a donation, feel free. But if you don't want to, do not worry. You can watch this all for free. We'll see you very soon.
See you in 5.
Goodbye. Ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 bum.
Tom 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 tom.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. Very good.
Very good indeed.
So what else is new in Warhammer last week?
Angron's back. They're doing a nice little battle report with some Grey Knights. Because it was the Grey Knights that made Angron go away during the first war for Armageddon, 1,000 years ago. The Grey Knights banished him. They did like an exorcism, and he couldn't come back for 1,000 years and a day.
Right.
And that extra day really rustled his Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, he'd be furious.
He was forgot about it. He was like, 1,000 years, it's coming up tomorrow. And then his alarm clock went up, and he like got all his best mates together.
Oh, God, he got reverse around the world in 80 days.
Exactly.
He's there, and then realizes through daylight savings, actually, God, he's got a whole another fucking day. Oh, it's a leap year. Fuck.
And now he's back. And no spoilers, because we don't have Warhammer Plus, and we can't watch this battle report.
Sad.
But I have a little feeling that Angron might just win. He's the new cool thing.
Yeah.
Wow, D10.
Yeah, is that Games Workshop D10?
I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't use any non-GW products in their own battle room.
Yeah, it must be.
It must have come from like some old game or something.
Is it like Kill Team or something? Do you have a D10 somewhere in there?
Not in the new Kill Team. You had D10s in last edition of Kill Team so that you could roll up your random name generator.
Yeah.
No other reason.
Great. Okay. Well, sure. Angron. Great.
That's it. He's here. Then they're going to celebrate 40 years of Warhammer, Tom.
40 years of Warhammer.
Wow.
Slambo.
Hey, Slambo.
He's cool boy.
I've got Slambo. He's a cool boy.
Classic.
He's a classic. Look at that. I love that, like, smashing the jaw off a skeleton with a hammer.
Great bit of old school art. Those fucking
classic.
shields look ace.
Yeah.
Really cool.
That's classic. I love it.
Big fan. And some checkerboard. Oh, so good.
Yeah. I hadn't noticed. And then the original Space Marine. I don't recognize these paint jobs. Are these literally the first paint jobs they ever did? It feels unlikely. I feel like the original models would have been painted slightly better.
Okay. I think he's pretty cool, though.
I like him. And they redid him as well, didn't they? Like, both Slambo and this guy both got remakes a few
I
years
don't really
ago.
remember this guy getting redone.
Yeah, type in Imperial Space Marine.
Imperial Space Marine. Oh. It's that guy.
They redid him.
Okay.
They even invented like a new gun for him. He's got like a it's like a disintegrator gun.
Oh.
Super OP. And if you had them on every guy in your army, you'd definitely win the game.
Wow.
It's a bit chunkier.
He's pretty cool.
But yeah, a lot of these designs have like stuck around. Like the studded shoulder pad, the Corvus beak, the backpack. Like the legs are slightly different, and the gun is obviously a little bit different. But this doesn't look like a 30-year-old version of a Space Marine. It looks like just like a prototype.
Yeah. So kind of stayed pretty true to it. Space Boys.
So hang on. So they're saying like here are the new versions, but like here's Slambo and here are the new versions. Is that?
Or is that just like this is what we make now?
Yeah, I guess. Sure. Did you see the remake of this guy?
Yeah.
I think they did a good job on him.
Slambo.
Lambo. What else do you think they're going to do then? They're going to do this every week for a year? Or what?
Really?
He's a big
Slambo. He's put on a bit of weight.
He's a big lad, isn't he now? He really has put on a bit of
It's a
weight.
bit like Boba Fett coming back. It's like a little bit, a little bit rounder around the midriff.
Yeah, his armor. He needs his breastplate stretcher.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough. We all go that way. You get a little bit older, you get a little bit wider. That's
Yeah.
kind of how it goes.
But yeah, Slambo. Cool dude.
Are there any old classic models you'd love to see a glorious return for?
Oh, Kremlo, of course.
Of course. That's what I'm saying.
That guy. That was the first model I ever painted.
Oh, wow.
I think I painted him red and black with like
Classic.
shitty Humbrol paints or something.
Yeah, enamels or something.
Yeah, yeah.
That you had left over from an Airfix plate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Old school model that I'd like to be redone.
Because they redid the Chaos Familiars recently, and they were really good.
What was the fish guy called?
What fish guy?
The fish with the little legs. He had a name in the Silver Tower or whatever.
Warhammer.
His name was like
Fish with
Blubbles
legs.
or something.
Wow, I really thought Warhammer would narrow that down. This guy.
Yeah.
You want that
But
guy?
that guy has a name. I cannot remember what he was actually called. Slop. Just Slop. Just great. He's a cool dude. I like him a lot.
I like him more now that I know his name is Slop.
He's called Slop. And he just walks around, Master, I'm struggling to breathe. And you just hang out with him.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
How about you? What are old...
Oh, real classics. Do you think we'll see a return of Wizard with machine gun?
Oh, he's a classic. Super old school.
This guy? Can we get him back?
It's pretty rad. Yeah, why not? Bring him back. Oh, well, someone else has made
a
it's
Hero
the
Forge
Hero
one.
Forge. It's kind of rad. Just him with a P90. Sure, just get blasted.
I cast Bullet.
I cast Bullet on your face. Wow, a lot of people have made Wizard with machine gun. Wow, that guy's really good at just chest open.
Oh, wow. He's a Rambo.
Who's the Warhammer Big Wizard? Remember him?
Big Wizard.
The Big
More
Wizard.
specific.
You'll know him, and because they had made the sculpt and he was just too big, and so in the lore he had drunk a potion which had made him large.
Well, so he's just 20% bigger than a normal model.
Yeah,
because they
he was
fucked
just
up on the sculpt.
Weirdly, just fucking big. Is it just this guy?
I remember him being real big.
Like at the time, and so the
Yeah.
lore at the time was.
Yeah, you're right, because he came out around the same time as Mordheim, right? Was
I
he
think
the
he was.
Mordheim
I think
wizard?
he was older than that.
Yeah, people are saying he's Mordheim.
I thought it was older than Mordheim. Is that him?
Yeah, Nicodemus the Great. That's right. Yeah, he was like huge. He would have been like 8 foot tall if he was scaled up. You're gonna have to do Warhammer because, of course, they stole someone else's name.
Sure. Oh yeah, this thing. I saw an instant link to him in Mordheim. I thought he was like earlier. But yeah, he had drunk a potion and was a big boy. That model actually kind of still actually holds up.
Yeah, it's nice. You totally could use that for like a D&D character or something.
Yeah, if you want to play a fucking strength 18 wizard, just a big dude. Great.
I cast punch.
I cast punch on your face. Yeah, he's good.
I cast tombstone.
Wow, holy shit. Yeah.
Wrestling wizard.
Kind of love it. Kind of into it.
Yeah. What other like classic iconic miniatures have there been? Like I mainly think of Chaos Champions.
Oh, remake Doom Rider. Yeah, they need a new Doom Rider model. That'd be rad.
Don't remake the song.
Definitely remake the song.
No, but don't change it.
Oh, okay.
Just do a new version that's
Yeah.
just as sexy. Like some of these, like, can we have Moonhead Man back?
That guy was great.
He's got a moon for a head.
Yeah.
This guy, face chest with gun. He's a classic.
Do you remember the old Chaos Thugs?
Yeah.
Chaos Thugs were fucking great. Warhammer. So it was before they had like Marauders.
Yeah. These guys are very expensive these days. Trying to find them. They're very retro.
Alex has got like 20 of them in a box, and I keep like
You're trying to winkle them out of him.
yeah, like just get them off of him. Like to do would love to do a really old school Chaos Army, back when you only had to have 20 models.
Yeah.
And having these guys in it as just these random
Some fucking goons.
goofy boys. Wow, that guy's got a moon face.
Moon Man. Manny the Moon Man's come back to us.
Manny Moon Man returns. Yeah, yeah. There's loads of old school.
Yeah. Kind of sport for choice, aren't we? Any of the old Warhammer Quest characters, they were all classic.
Yeah,
The Witch Hunter and the Duelist and the... I can't remember them all now. Oh, it'll just be the new ones we'll see, isn't it? I'd like to see any of those guys get remade in a modern style.
that Witch Hunter was so fucking cool at the time. I was just thought he was one of the coolest models I'd ever seen.
He had a wicked hat.
He had a great hat, like the pistol's great, just a cool pose. Like I think because of the pose, he didn't feel too like
Flat.
just like flat.
Yeah, every other model looked really limited by its like flat dimensions because of the old casting process, but it worked for him because that was the right pose.
Yeah, just kind of made sense. And the Imperial Noble is fucking rad as well.
Yeah, he had the riftly
Just like,
arms
laughing.
with his rapier.
Yeah, man, just great fucking toys.
We'll see. We'll see what they come up with next time.
Okay, so more things to show off.
Right, I think it's time for. Oh yeah, we got this, which that just looks like a Necromunda thing to me.
Probably a Necromunda Robo thing.
Yeah, more propagandists or something.
It could be anything.
Yeah, that could literally be a Sprongel off almost anything.
Yeah. And it could still be 2 years before this comes out.
Yeah,
And so sure, that could be a Dark Mechanicus spy bot.
Hope so. I'd love to see some Dark Mechanicus stuff.
So, are you ready for outside the box?
Let's get outside of the box, Tom. What have we got? More Infinities, little cute robo helpers.
Little cat friends, hover cats.
Hate those. No, thank you.
Okay, sure.
Ooh, big
Like
mech suit.
Big Infinity.
That's kind of cool.
Okay, sure.
It's a Ghost Rider. I don't really like these chibi Marvel.
Yeah, I'm not in love with it.
Doesn't do it for me.
Okay.
Oh, Mantic are making their own space dwarves.
They're actually pretty good.
Wow, they're really going for that like 80s biker look, aren't they?
I like it a lot.
They're pretty fun.
Oh, well, that's it. Yeah, they're cool. Pretty good. It's I love him.
Oh, that's got some character to it.
Oh, that guy's
like that
really
guy.
cool. Having him as like the good guy NPC in a D&D game.
Yeah. Oh, he's amazing.
Super fucking good.
Love to find an excuse for him. Tortoise Rider.
Always good.
That's a good look.
You know, hang out on your big tortoise.
You could put a slan on that.
Ooh, that'd be cute. They never really did a tortoise.
No. In the Civ 3 Warhammer mod, where they put every Warhammer race in and gave them all the units, one of the Lizardmen boats was a giant turtle with a thing on its back. And that's how they boated around.
Oh.
Now, it's not canon or in the lore at all.
Yeah, but I sort of like that.
It's more fun than just giving them another boat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's big turtle. It looks nice. There's some guys with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys with a horse and a sword.
The Perrys have been doing Napoleonics for like 30 years.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed there are still models for them to make at this point.
God, there's a billion uniforms that someone's going to want to collect. Ice Queen.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Horse Thor.
It's Thor and a Beastman. Beta Ray Bill. Oh, God. Fucking sucks when Alpha Ray Bill turns up. And you have to just feel like a pleb.
Boo.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So they made like a full Blood Bowl pitch.
Fancy football stadium available from Cromlech. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, that is nice.
Like, I always wanted to have a big Blood Bowl stadium. And, like, fill it with people. Wow. Oh man, it does look ace, actually.
Yeah, that is cool.
How much does it cost?
100 quid.
100 quid. I reckon 120. Oh. Cool.
Oh, no, you nearly had it. Scroll down a bit more. 500 euros. I was working on the assumption that it was like laser cut MDF.
Yeah.
This makes me think it must not be laser cut MDF. It must be like plastic or something. That's too many potatoes.
That's...
I mean, it's lovely, but fucking yikes. Oh, the towers are dice towers.
Oh.
The lids come off and you roll into the...
It's kind of fun.
That's cool. And then you can put your reserves and your injuries in the stands.
It's cool.
It is laser cut MDF,
Yeah.
which is very cheap.
I guess it's a lot of it, but...
It is a lot of it. Cromlech is traditionally one of the more expensive third-party websites.
Yeah.
I very rarely buy from them because you can usually get something else just as good for cheaper somewhere else.
For sure.
But fuck me, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of bucks. Wow. Okay. Well, it's very cool, but...
Yeah. I mean, if you fucking love Blood Bowl and that's the only game you play and you play loads of it, go for
Getting
it.
one of those, something actually kind of rad, but...
Yeah, I could never spend that much personally.
Oof. Wow, old school Cadian.
Oh, yeah, like the first edition Cadian Stormtroopers were these guys with the berets.
Yeah.
Don't see those very often. Before they made the Kazakin or the Scions. I guess they weren't Cadian at that point. They were just Imperial Guard Stormtroopers, the really early ones. But they're like 90s, so it's going to be hard to find them.
Here.
Yeah, there we go.
Just
those guys.
The little berets. Oh my god, yeah, when you had armies of guardsmen with just just these
Just
all over the
one
place.
static pose.
Yeah.
But they came out years before plastic regular guardsmen came out.
Yeah.
Now, you couldn't get plastic guardsmen until the Catazans, which didn't come out till after those, I think.
Yeah, like these were definitely around when I first started playing.
Mm.
And yeah, I guess the Catazan Jungle Fighters came out a bit later. But
Wow. Okay, that's fun.
it's kind
Fun little
of
callback.
fun. It's very, very retro.
Oh, it's APCs.
APCs.
Neither of us were right.
Heck.
That's the APC, the M113, that the Rhino is based off of.
Oh.
Remember when the Rhino first came out in 40k? They were like, this is like a space M113.
Ooh.
So there you go. That's why it has so many variants.
Right. Oh, yeah, there's 5 here. Amazing. Love it. Okay, time for...
Oh, Kickstarter roulette. There's a few of them this time.
Okay. What are we looking? Ooh, Beaverton. Hot Pirate STL, safe for work and not safe for work files.
No, Tom. What about Greenhide mechs? I've got to see what a mech is.
Oh, I'm going to make a call boring. Boring mech.
Yeah.
I think you're going to go boring.
I think every time there's been a mech, I've picked it, and I've always been disappointed. I've never seen a good mech.
Oh, I'm going to go for Animals Volume 2.
Oh, no!
Oh my god, Dragon Girl, safe for work and not safe for work?
No! People are trying to break the Tom and Ben Kickstarter roulette meta.
Yeah. 6mm World War II. The Dragon Priestess, there's no way that's not fucking Sally the Pinup. It feels like this is a pretty horny selection.
This is an incredibly horny selection. I can't even see a second thing that I want. What's chat want?
Made to order? There's no way that's not fucking...
Come on, you need to get 2 of the same thing in a row.
Fine, I'm going to do
Channel your spirits.
Old Libris Extended. No idea what that's going to be.
God, guys, you're so pulling in every different direction. No one can agree. Made to order. Made to order was the first one that they got 2 in a row.
Fine, you can do that.
That's chat's choice. I still need to pick one, but
Oh.
none of these sound.
Actually, I'm going to
particularly-
kill Old Libris. Fuck
Yeah.
that. And take the classic RPG creatures.
Oh, that sounds amazing. God, you've sniped all the good ones.
Whoever is putting this list together definitely likes fucking sexy 3D print busts.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a horny editor at Bell of Lost Souls.
That they always get a good couple of those in.
Now, I'm going to pick this purely because of how terrible the name is.
Ooh.
Okay. Monolith Board Games presents Orc Quest Warpath Resurrection. Is that not a game that screams to you?
That is a lot of...
Fucking hot trash.
That is a lot of things. Where am I looking on the list
Up,
here?
that's it.
Okay.
Like, oh man, if a computer game came out with that title, you would not expect that to be a good computer game, would
It's
you?
too much name.
It's way too much name.
There's so much name. Okay, well, let's start with that.
Okay.
Doesn't look...
Wow, that's a lot of minis.
Oh, these bright pink minis. It's real.
Yeah, a sea of grey. Need close-ups on those minis.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Pretty cool. They're like nice.
Little goblin boys.
Pretty nice
Yeah,
sculpts.
there's some great sculpts in here. Oh, cockatrix.
The Cockatrix.
Is that like a sexy cockatrice?
I guess so, yeah. A Tarask.
A Cthulhu orc.
Great, love that. Are these like gnolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh.
King of the Gnolls. Gnolls and wargs.
Humans and war dogs. Always like a war dog. Porks.
Porks. Oh my god. Do you eat the dead porks after the battle?
Yeah, I
make
think
yourself
that's fine.
Some bacon?
And Ratman. Lousy rats. Rat skulls. And elves.
Oh, there's some ogres.
So that just looks like a big dude.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like him.
Sure. Oh, wow.
Dwarves with a little mech.
Drilling mechs.
Okay, yeah, they kind of like hitting a whole load of the tropes.
Doing all
There's
the
a bunch
fancy
of
tropes.
things.
It's like a mega dungeon crawler.
Do a dungeon crawl. Oh, it's like nice.
Oh,
looking
some nice
tiles.
artwork. Oh, guys, you let yourselves down with the name here. I think a lot of people are genuinely not going to look at this based on the name. But it looks like you've actually put a lot of work in and made a
real
cool-looking game.
Real kind of solid box game.
Can't speak to the actual gameplay at all, but...
Well, they've already made a whole bunch of money, so...
Oh.
Okay, pretty good. Right. RPG Classic Monsters.
Oh, I like that.
Bleh.
Rex.
Raising your table. The Grick. Owlbear. Who doesn't love an owlbear?
Yeah.
Always good. Demigorgon. Wow.
Oh, that's very different to the Stranger Things one.
Got a lot going on.
Yeah.
And it's just
Oh,
those
is that
three.
just it? Oh, I was hoping for more. But these are all really nice sculpts.
Okay, right. Chat. Made to order.
Oh, chat.
I feel like if you were half good at 3D modeling,
Yeah, this is easy money, isn't it?
it is not rare that we see, you know, they have like a really low goal and they make a couple of grand.
Yeah.
If you can just do
If you can do that every month.
4 of these a month, think of the money you would make. And even if someone doesn't buy one, you're
Yeah.
like, fuck it. Like, you just spend a week making just
Yeah, I
fucking
mean, how long
corny-
does it take to sculpt this? I honestly don't know. I've never tried. Like, it doesn't. They're not the most detailed.
I think a solid, like, if you spent 40 hours a week, you could easily make something like this based on very, very low
Wow.
knowledge.
Well, good for them. They're servicing a need,
Yeah.
aren't they? They're supply and demand, isn't it? Really?
It literally is. Yeah. I'm very tentatively scrolling down. We get the idea.
Yeah, I get it.
We know that there's going to be a topless one, and we don't need that.
Well, good for you. Enjoy.
Good for you. Okay, and Annals, Volume 2.
Oh wow! There's a shark.
There's a whale.
The croco is my best.
Croco's good. The snake. There's a raccoon. A meerkat.
That meerkat's pretty big.
Like a dachshund.
Wow, just doing all the animals.
An ostrich. There's a lot of animals. Sailfish. Piranhas. Got a hippo. Raccoon. God, there is a lot of animals. Wharf boar.
Oh. Okay.
Galapagos tortoise.
There you go. All the animals you'll ever need. Like the peacock. He's fun. Oh, chow chow.
Pretty good.
Poodle just trotting along.
Just, yeah, looks about right. Okay.
Oh, what the hell's in Volume 1 of Animals then? I think like they've nailed all the...
That's the most evil looking donkey.
Oh, fuck. He's going to fuck you
That
up.
guy is scheming.
Pig's pretty naughty too.
This sheep has got like a bit of a fucking giving you the stink eye as well. This horse looks pretty happy. Yeah, what was in Animals Volume 1? I feel like they've kind of hit.
Yeah, they've done like all the animals in Volume 2. That owl's having a bit of a boogie. I mean, they're great. They look really good for what they are.
All really nice.
I don't need these animals, but they're here if you do.
Okay. Has it raised less or more money than Sexy Maids?
Well, I'd argue this is infinitely more work to create,
yeah.
but I don't think there's as much demand.
for the animals.
No. Oh, well
a
done.
lot more. A
Well
lot
done.
more. Okay, I'm glad. Faith
Yeah.
in humanity restored.
Restored.
Great. Real fucking good.
Wow, good for you, sir.
Oh my god, look at all the stretch goals.
Ooh.
Dalmatian, that's kind of just a dog that you just have to paint spots onto, right? Goose? Walrus? Oh man, there's some good ones. Hyena, for the people complaining.
Yeah.
Go and back the Kickstarter, get to $4,000, you get your hyena.
Well, it's already gone over $4,000,
Oh.
wasn't it? It was on 13.
Oh yeah.
They're all unlocked.
Polar bear? Elephant?
What's the forbidden swan?
It's the swan. A lemur. Oh, border collie.
Oh no, platypus!
And then koala. That's the most desired thing.
The most dangerous game of all.
Wow.
Dinosaurs.
Okay. Yeah, they did the dinos. Great. More dinos.
They're good sculpts.
Yeah, they look great. Okay, Annals Volume 1.
Eldritch Nerdo just drops this bomb in chat. Female hyenas have a false penis.
Great, thanks.
I like to think.
Yeah, you only make that mistake once.
I like to think that with all the comments in chat, we're like at a pub, and everyone in chat is like on different tables. Yeah. And occasionally I hear every time I look at chat, it's me hearing snippets of other people's like conversations at the pub.
Right.
And I've just like looked over and heard this one guy out of context.
Yeah.
Hyenas have fake penises.
Female hyenas have a fake penis. Stand in the corner by yourself with your anorak on, your carrier bag full of paperwork, sipping your drink. Wow.
Ooh.
Well, they already did hyena in Volume 1.
Oh yeah, but they definitely have improved in Volume 2, haven't they? They've honed their craft.
It's a different type of hyena. Wow. Okay, animals, very cool. I'm glad they made some money. Oh, penguin, jackalope, a dodo. Okay, you excited for your robots?
Oh no, but I hope we've seen these before.
The little sentinel. He's all right.
It's like a fridge with guns.
It's kind of rad. The goblin.
The goblin. Goblin's kind of fun, actually.
I like him.
It's real dinky. Are you?
Okay.
Okay, he's a good boy. The hobgoblin is definitely a cooler design. You know, it's got instead of the fridge, it's got the chin guns.
But I think I still prefer the goblin.
No, the hobgoblin's my favourite, but I don't like the orc at all.
The orc. He's just a big kind of mech boy.
Yeah. These are better. These are probably the best mechs we've had yet on Kickstarter Roulette.
Okay. Better or worse than... Oh, not doing as well as Sexy Maids.
No. Guess it's just not that much of a market for mechs.
Well, there's so many out there. And maybe you're a bit more decisive on your mechs. More opinionated.
I think once you know what mechs you like, you're locked in.
Yeah,
on that kind of design. Whereas, I guess anime ladies are universal.
Yeah. So, God, I don't know who would win. I don't think the maids can win.
No.
If they had have raised more money than the animals, I would have said maybe they're in a chance.
Maybe I think these guys, they're interesting.
Yeah, there's only 3 of them though.
I would have liked more.
I would have liked more.
The snake thing with the beak, I've never seen a creature like that before. That's cool. I want to know more about him.
Grick. Yeah, they're cool. Sure. They can win. Well done.
Well done. And look, they need the most help.
Yeah.
They haven't even hit their goal.
Go and support.
For every anime bust you buy, also back RPG classical creatures.
Yeah. If you're spending $20 on your horny anime stuff, just throw like a buck at this. And, see how that goes. I'm sorry, mechs.
You lose.
Although they did hit their goal. And well done. Well done to the animals. All very good. And Alt-Quest, you look great.
Includes 5 expansions. What the fuck?
That's a lot of expansions. Wow. Okay. Well, we've done it. We've done the outside the box.
That's true. We better read some more donations.
There's nothing on the ground on too much exciting stuff. So Mahon's the next $5. Hey, Mahon's.
Thank you.
They say, hello, Tim and Bim.
Hello.
About the whole demon soul thing, I feel like they have souls since they eat souls.
Right.
And I am a carbon-based life form that eats other carbon-based life forms. Both plants and animals are carbon-based. So I feel like that fits for demons.
They're made of soul. That doesn't mean they have a soul.
And they're made of warp stuff, warp essence, right?
Yeah. They have eldritch energies.
I think we need further debate.
What is a soul?
What is the soul?
But like, I eat an egg.
You're not now made out of egg.
I don't have an egg.
Yeah.
I don't make an egg, or I'm not an egg. Because I don't think you can say all carbon-based material is the same.
Yeah, because in turn, diamonds are made of carbon. But you don't eat diamonds. I think it's too much of a sweeping statement.
Yeah.
So Inquisitor Bot Ben's Minion donates 3 bucks. Thank you, Inquisitor Bot Ben's Minion.
Thank you.
They say, Timothy Benthazar, this lad here wants to talk to you. He keeps ranting something about being unforgiven and falling over, and some lion or something. Maybe we can help him find him what he's looking for. Crablo came from Spain. I have no idea what this is going to be.
It's a Mr. Say You're Sorry. A interrogator chaplain.
Oh.
He's here to find the fallen over Space Marines and make them apologize for it.
Oh, that makes sense. He's looking real
He's looking great.
snazzy. Very pretty.
Good work.
Good job.
I like it.
Black Sheep does 30 bucks. Thank you so much, Black Sheep.
Thank you.
They say, redacted
generous.
and redacted. I'm glad you redacted, and I am hoping you redacted this week. And remember when you redacted? I was so proud. Obligatory redacted me up. Doing this from redacted, so I hope it passes censorship.
Oh.
Oh no, where are you messaging us from?
Like the Pentagon.
The Pentagon.
Yes.
Does anyone in the Pentagon watch Tom and Ben?
This Black Sheep.
Okay, so yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah, I think so. It seems weird to have like your like center for everything, like your like combined forces, like headquarters building, to be like very well publicly known. Do you know what I mean? If I was having a special place where all the leaders of all my different armed forces would coordinate and make all their plans and wars from, probably wouldn't make it one of the most iconic, distinct landmarks in my country.
Yeah, but is it just a red herring?
They really work in the Octagon.
Boom, exactly.
Just down the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be my guess.
Man, it all makes sense. Maybe what they do is they drive to work to the Pentagon, then they go underground.
Oh, monorail.
Monorail.
Evil, Bond villain monorail.
And then they come up at the Hexagon 30 miles down the road.
Yeah.
Just outside of like nuclear blast radius.
Yeah.
And then, it's a decoy.
Yeah, I think that's like a play. And like loads of countries in the world have their,
I couldn't tell you where a single other country's like nerve center is.
The Kremlin.
That's like their government though, right?
The Kremlin.
That's like the White House.
The MI6 building on the Thames.
Yep. Or the donut where GCHQ lives.
Yeah.
It's not
the Reichstag.
Yes. The Eagle's Nest.
The Sydney Opera House. I imagine this where
that's where the Australians do their business. That's where they plot Emu War Mark II.
Yeah, Pyramids of Giza.
Yes. In fact, all those buildings that Independence Day explodes.
The giant Jesus. Like you have your meeting in like the head, and like the eye, you see out of the eyes, and you like look out as you're planning.
Perfect.
The entirety of the Great Wall of China. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, of course. And the Terracotta Army.
Yeah. They guard that.
Yes.
It really sucks if like you've got like a 10 a.m. meeting on one end. And
yeah.
Oh shit! I've got to be over the other end for 11. Fuck.
Monorail.
Evil monorail that goes along.
Perfect.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa, exactly. Perfect.
Oh, man. You've got to be real careful with your like maps and counters.
Yeah, it's just
planning
not
your
rolling
meetings.
off. Not the dream. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Apparently they have a GameStop in the Pentagon. That's insane.
Really?
Why? Why do they have any shops in the Pentagon? Is it just a tourist attraction? What?
This might be made up, but I heard that they had a Starbucks in there, and they had to stop using the name system in the Starbucks. They didn't want...
Because everyone's like top secret.
Yeah, they were like, we
Mr. Bond, your coffee's ready,
yeah.
Mr. Bond.
That might just be like a made up thing. But I was like, that's a funny thing that they might have to like change the rules on.
I love that. Surely you just give them a different name. You have your coffee name.
Oh, everyone's
you're-
assigned a coffee name. Yeah, but if you ever find the document that shows the coffee names and then the real names.
I'm pretty sure that was the plot for Mission Impossible.
Oh.
Someone stole the coffee name list and was going to
those
sell
are
it.
the rings, right? Was that it? You have the special ring and you can... Suddenly everyone will know everyone's coffee name.
Yeah.
Fuck, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, you got to be careful. Instead, just be like,
Yeah.
I got the large coffee with extra cream.
Yeah.
I don't know what people order in
Grandes.
Grande.
Maybe if the headquarters for Starbucks is in the Pentagon, then maybe all Starbuckses are like intelligence cells.
Spy fronts.
Spy fronts. And, you know, they've got all your info now.
Yeah.
You're logged into their Wi-Fi. They've, like, downloaded your phone. You give them your name when you buy the coffee.
Fuck.
It's all a scamaz.
I've been scammazed. Heck. Okay, right. Spy stuff. Spy coffee.
Spy coffee.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So a beautiful Smurf Marine did its $15. See, a beautiful Smurf Marine. They say, Tom and Ben, my 4:30 a.m. brain is all mushy.
Oh, no.
So I have no witty or funny remarks. But I did think of this last night. How do you boiks do a Dad's Army, but in 40k?
Ah.
Yes, I was thinking of that right after Action Report. What of it? Cramlow came to Boggy?
Boogie, I'm assuming.
Boogie?
I reckon Crumlow's a real good dancer.
Oh yeah, he's got some moves.
He can do that, like, Michael Flatley thing with his flippers.
Flopping around. I feel like that might be harder to do with flippers.
Yeah, it's just like that good.
Like wind resistance. They're going to be slapping them out.
You'd have to have, like, a metal cap put on his heel or something to make the clicking noise when he...
Oh, yeah. Or you do it with the slapping the ground with your toes. Yeah, which is kind of gross.
Yeah.
But who'd do the best Dad's Army?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the funny thing about Dad's Army is they're hopeless, but they don't realize they are, right? So do you have like Grot's Army, where it's like a band of Grots in like an orc tribe who want to like be the last line of defense?
Okay, they're manning like a field gun type thing. And
Yeah, it's their job to look after the ammo dump or something.
Yeah.
But they don't really understand anything about war, and so they interpret things wrong, and they're like, sign language, the classic Grot thing, where they have like signs, but for everything in war.
Yeah, okay, I'm into that. That sounds pretty good. I think, or you do just the 40k type thing where you literally just take the Dad's Army characters, you put them in just a PDF force.
Yeah.
And episode 1, Orcs attack, they all just get murdered. And
yeah, but you've spent a good 15 minutes getting to know them. You got the guy with the malfunctioning bionic arm.
Yeah.
You've got the dumb Ogren guy who hangs around with them, and the cheeky half rattling guy. And then just in time for you to enjoy their hilarious antics.
Get into it, and then just all just instantly, just a Space Marine, a Chaos Space Marine, just
like a Night Lord turns up and skins them all alive.
Yeah,
while they're screaming.
There's 45 minutes of them being absolutely brutally tortured. Job done. Very good. I think that kind of works.
Oof.
Sprickles, then it's $3. Hey, Sprickles. Say, Ben and Tom, I went to the great land of Budapest over the weekend.
Ooh.
And I found this little gem at the Pinball Museum / arcade. Wow, the Pinball Museum.
Oh my God.
Jeez, I was trying to copy onto the wrong page. Bonk.
So I think I heard Budapest is like, it's two places separated by a river, and one is Buda and one is Pest, and together they've merged into one gigacity.
Oh, like Ankh-Morpork.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh my God, centaurs.
It's like a motorbike centaur.
Oh look, he's got legs. At the back legs.
Oh, I hate that.
He's like half meat man, half motorbike with meat legs sticking out the back of the motorbike. And there's like a woman riding on his back.
Okay. Normally I hate to do this, and this is the last time this is happening for another month. But I feel like people deserve to see this.
They do deserve to see this. I don't think I could have described it appropriately.
So. So his legs kind of go down there, but he has these bonus.
Does he only have one of them on one side?
Oh, it's like the kickstand.
Maybe.
Does that make his dick a fucking wheel?
Oh, he's got like lungs in the engine and ribs and stuff. Oh, he's horrible.
Just a red hot mess. I was like, what is he holding on to? He's definitely holding on to something at the front there. And he does have like...
He's got fuzz.
Like, there's some fuzz down there.
Oh, I think that's where his dick goes.
Do you think he's got a dick that
Behind
comes
the
out
axe.
here and he's just like rubbing the tip?
Oh, like, well, he's pulling a face, isn't he? And she's just got like her knee in his back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's into that. Wow. Ball in play.
Ball in play. Bally Centaur. His name is Bally.
Bally
Are you
is
playing with his
eggs. Are the balls the eggs? Why does he lay eggs?
Well, I guess you don't want to give birth to this. You don't want a small version of this coming out of you, do you? No, like accidentally like revving and all the spikes.
Oh, does he ever spike his own leg on his wheel spike? Oh,
you'd feel like that happens all the time.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit like biting your cheek. Kind
Oh.
of thing. Like every now and again he pricks it. It's like,
Once you've done it once, it gets inflamed, and then you do it more.
Yeah.
And, oh.
Wow.
Is there any more if we scroll down? That's it. Thank God.
It was just one. this beautiful angel. I both love and hate it.
Yeah, that was the thing. Thank you, Sprickles.
Very kind.
That's the Budapestian pinball.
Nil Paul 4 donates $9. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
They say, Tom and Ben, take my dono virginity.
Oh.
Cheers for all the laughs and chats. Any film recommendations? I just watched The Wailing, and I feel like you'd enjoy. Thanks for getting me back into Warhams. Kremlo came on my face.
Oh, Kremlo.
Oh, what the heck? The Wailing. What is The Wailing?
I don't know. I watched a bad horror film the other day.
Yes.
What was it called? It's called Malignant.
I watched *Malignant* and I fucking loved it.
Really?
I really...
I was watching it. I couldn't decide if you would like it or not. Because for me, it was terror bad.
First half... okay, right. I thought a lot of it was just... really, like, I kind of didn't care for it. But I loved the ending.
The ending was wacky.
It just...
But the problem was I was so uninvested and, like, tapped out before the ending came that even when it started getting fucking silly, I was just like, no, you haven't earned this.
Oh, I really enjoyed the, like, last 20 minutes of that movie. Like, the rest of it is just...
the most generic horror film you've ever seen.
But I really enjoyed like the kind of like the twist part of it, and then it just goes fucking apeshit, and I really enjoyed that.
Part of me started wondering, like, is this a parody? Is it purposefully terrible?
It honestly feels a bit that way.
Because it's made by the same guy who made another horror film that wasn't terrible. Look it up. Hang on. Sorry, we'll get to your film in a minute. Nils Rapport. Who made it? James Wan. So he made.
Oh, he's done loads. He did Saw. He's in charge of the Waniverse,
amazing.
which is literally what it's called.
So Saw, Conjuring. There was another one that was. Why can't I remember? Yeah, Annabelle. Insidious.
Oh, I didn't really care for Insidious, but The Conjuring I did like. The first Conjuring I think is honestly a really good horror movie.
So I just thought anyone who's made all of these horror films, most of which are well received, can't have made a film as kind of terrible and generic as the start of the first half of this film is, without meaning to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like...
Yeah, no, I see. I fully see what you're saying.
I think maybe he wanted to make it feel so run-of-the-mill that by the time it goes wacky, it feels
it's such a twist.
More impact.
Yeah.
It's my theory, at any rate.
Yeah, I think that kind of makes sense. Is it actually good? I enjoyed it.
I think I was expecting a very different film.
Okay.
So that first hour was hard to get through because it wasn't meeting my expectations. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, the ending was pretty fucking goofy. It's definitely like a B-movie horror.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Super enjoyed.
But, sorry, let's get back to Wailing.
Has it got The Strangers in...
Oh, was it something different in...
Korean?
Okay.
Yeah, I'd give that a go. Like, I like Asian horror a lot because it, like, often has like a real different sort of like pacing, and just that alone
The sort of
can make the movie
alienness
sort
of it.
a bit like more unsettling.
Yeah.
And I think that is always really good.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
And also, I think there's just something about like, you know, sort of a lot of like the like Asian style ghosts and stuff like that, which feels so different from like the more gothic like demons or ghosts that we have, like their versions of like evil spirits and stuff. It's just like a whole different mythos that I guess maybe just because we're not as familiar with.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of fresh, isn't it? I think that's a big part of it, because it's hard to be afraid of something that you understand and know inside out and are familiar with.
Yeah.
You know, like unusual and different is definitely a plus for spooky stuff.
But yeah, I would 100% watch that. Sounds
Stick it on the list.
pretty good. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Pyrovan, donates 3 bucks. Thank you, Pyrovan.
Thank you.
Say, dear Tom and Ben, my local friendly game store had a box of free old secondhand White Dwarf mags, and I was able to take away, which is why I can tell you the plastic Gore, Ungore, Bestigore, and Minotaur kits all came out the 6th of February 2010. White Dwarf 362.
Doubt. I think maybe they got re-released in 2010, but those plastic Gore.
13 years ago. I was a fucking child.
Yeah, I was like young when they came out.
I reckon, well, I'm going to say like more like 18 years ago. Also, plastic Minotaurs didn't come out, I guess, well, maybe in 2010.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the plastic Minotaurs came out in 2010.
And
I'd
plastic
agree with that.
Bestigore, but at the time is when they still had metals. And I think it was still the old metal Bestigore was sold because they released at the same time or a little bit later, the Pestigore and the Cornigore.
Yes.
Which were the new updated. The new updated ones.
These are definitely like early 2000s, late 90s. There's no way they came out in 2010. But there's no way of like finding this stuff out, is there? Like these guys.
But those I can believe came out in 2010.
I believe those guys came out in 2017.
Hideous models.
They came out quite a long time after. I don't know how to look this stuff up, though.
Yeah, when it was released. I don't know.
No.
I was just trying to think of what I was playing at the time, because I bought a box of them.
I think it would have been like 6th ed or 5th ed or something. I don't know.
5th or 6th, maybe. That is the box.
This is the box, yeah. Maybe there's a zoom and enhance. That says 2003 on it. Yeah.
But
before 2003.
Pow. That makes more sense to me.
Gore got released in 7th ed. No, they didn't.
They were definitely before that.
They were definitely before 7th ed.
I think 5th or 6th is a very solid guess.
Yeah. Boom. Nerd flex.
Take that. See, look, we know stupid information like that rather than, a second language, for example.
I stand by my choices, Tom.
Just, oh God, so often I have that like little bit of an existential crisis of like,
re-released, they said. They didn't say re-released. I'm reading it now. Pyrovan said, I can tell you that the Plastic Gore, Ungore, Bestigore, Minor kits all came out in 2010. No mention of re-releasing.
But I guess technically they did come out then as well, even if they were already out. There was a new box.
Well, they just changed the packaging. The models didn't change. Oh, in 2010 they put them in a 10-man box.
Oh.
Ah, I see.
Sad. Oh, because I guess in this box you got like 10 Gore, 10 Ungore, or something like that. Oh, 12 Gores, 8 Ungores.
That's awkward.
But that's when you had the mixed...
Yeah,
the mixed units.
That's right.
Yeah. Diamond Boots, it's $3. Thank you, Diamond Boots. They say, turning Tom and bending Ben. Damn you both. Because of you, I spent a whole lot of monies on that stupid roulette dice from Kickstarter. So stupid, but useful enough that I could actually use it. I can't wait to spin the wheel to get a natural one.
Oh, man. Is it still going, or did that end?
I think had it already ended? Or
I kind of want that. Like, you reminded me of it, and now it's made me actually want to get it before it's gone forever. I'll never find it again, will I? It's gone forever.
Sad.
Oh, well.
Well, if they do well enough, hopefully they'll just sell them.
That's true.
Sell them as a thing.
That was them. What? Why is 16 coming up all the time? Oh, someone's reviewing it.
Well, after 100 rolls, that's not...
100's not enough, is it? You need
not nearly enough.
15 never came up. What the hell? Yeah. Oh, well.
Leogan donates $3.69. Nice. And they say, hey, Tom and Ben.
Hey.
I finished a bust and a vamp conversion during the holidays. I also got a commission on something you'd like, even if they're a bit big for you, 15 mil. That I'll complete while I watch. Puss. Well, puss to you too.
Puss.
And
very good.
They look rad.
That's excellent painting. Holy moly.
Yeah, jeez. Like, very nice. They're like source lighting. It's an elf.
Ha.
But
They got you. And a Dracula.
And there's a Dracula. Oh.
Oh, and an Umbrella Man.
It's some Napoleonics, and that's what's his name?
Umbrella Man.
Picton? Is that him? Wait, I think these are just Napoleonic characters. Like,
Let's try
is that
Googling it.
Wellington and Uxbridge, and I'm not sure who the other guy is, but is it?
Napoleonic Umbrella Man.
that's what his other.
Oh, didn't work as well as I thought it would.
I'm gonna search. Is his name Picton? Yeah, I'm fucking right. I'm the smart one. But yeah, Picton, in miniatures, is definitely always depicted with his umbrella.
Then why didn't he come up when I searched Umbrella Man?
Napoleonic Umbrella Man. No idea.
Bizarre. What's his dealio? Why was he on a battlefield with an umbrella? Why?
Because he's like a general.
Oh.
I mean, he just is like, I'm not fucking getting wet. Fuck you.
But he's not even wearing a uniform. He just looks like he's turned up to like check it out and have a gander at what's going on.
Yeah, when you're that badass, like, fuck you, I'm not wearing your uniforms.
But like, what's his name? King of the armies. He wears a uniform.
King of the armies. Like, the rest of the time he does, just when he's riding around.
This guy. Look,
Umbrella.
If Mr. Wellington is allowed to has to wear a uniform, I think everyone should.
Yeah, but here, in these models, he's not wearing his uniform. He's just wearing a big coat.
Oh. He's got his hat on, at least.
Well, Picton's got a hat.
Yeah, a hat. Not an army hat. Go home, Picton. Come back when you're dressed properly.
Not entirely sure. He was shot in the head at Waterloo.
Oh, spoiler alert.
What?
I haven't even started Umbrella Man Origins.
The Umbrella Man origin stories. Shit. HMRC employee donates 3 bucks. Oh, thank you very much. Say, Tom and Ben, why haven't you set up the Cult of Kremlo as a real religion? Religions don't pay tax on any monies they make via donations. Also, don't forget your self-assessments are due on the 31st of the 1st, 2023. Kremlo came from space. A tax haven. Ooh. Space probably is a tax haven. Well, thank you very much. I don't know if we should start running that risk of trying to set up a religion.
Well, what are the rules? How hard is it?
What are the rules?
What are the criteria? You know, do you just need a certain number of people to hail Kremlo?
I am pretty sure we're going to get ourselves into deep water.
Yeah, because we're not going to take it seriously enough.
We're not going to take it seriously.
That's probably one of the rules.
And I think we're going to offend,
real religions.
Real religions,
yeah.
Real religious people. Also, I think the government is probably going to have something to say, and especially the tax man.
Yeah, well, they've already got all our details from the Starbucks.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Us going in. Well, the CIA has it. Has the HMRC got it?
Probably not.
Is their UK headquarters?
I don't think HMRC's on the internet yet.
Probably not. So yeah, I think maybe just dodging.
I think we'd have a better chance of going to space for a tax exemption status.
Honestly, yes.
Because it's the one place that hasn't yet been ruined by capitalism.
Space!
If Tim Curry's taught me anything.
Space is actually pretty good for this shit. Lexp donates $9. Hey, Lexp. They say, hello, lore masters or your masters? Wait, that sounds wrong. For weird casting that surprisingly works, David Schwimmer in Band of Brothers plays Bastard Lieutenant.
Yeah, he's good at that.
It's weird seeing Ross from Friends, but he really makes you hate the character. That is true, because I definitely knew his face and was a bit weird.
But because he was so different.
And yeah.
And good at it.
I think he actually really nailed that role. He was great.
He was very good. Yeah, that's a great example of someone that you think is kind of too iconic to believe as anyone else.
Yes.
There's loads of famouses in Band of Brothers and Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. Basically everyone.
Yeah, like if you were like a young unknown as a random soldier in one of those two things, you just went on to have a whole fucking career.
Yeah, like was really good.
They heard Danish swimmer and was very confused.
Danish swimmer. Yeah, there was a Danish swimmer in there. Ecotech didn't it's $3. Thank you, Ecotech. They say, Senseis, you're the reason I got into Warhammer. Still very baby stages. Here are my first ever painted models from the Recruit box set.
Very cool.
We open the boys. You got very shiny gold,
Old
Kron.
Necron and a very neat Ultraman.
Looking real good. You need to finish off those bases, but otherwise, looking very nice. And if it's your first models, honestly, I don't think you need to worry too much about bases if you're just trying some stuff out. But they look very, very good. Keep it up. And I'm sorry. Sorry we got you into it.
Yeah, we really tried not to.
Yeah, God, I don't think we're ever that positive.
You're enjoying it.
Dokka! I think $6. Thank you, Dokka. And they say, have you read the 3 Body Problem trilogy?
No, Lewis recommended it to me, but I haven't got around to it.
It tries to answer the question of if life in the universe is possible. Why there is no evidence of it. It creates a sense of existential dread and is pessimistic without being too depressing. Would recommend.
I did watch the Kyrgyzstan video about that. About the dark forest.
Yeah.
And if you make a peep, you get eat. Essentially,
Yeah.
that's... I don't know if I need to read a trilogy of books to get that theory down.
Yeah, I watched the animated video read by a softly spoken German man. Which, did it in 10 minutes.
It's cool. It's an interesting theory. My theory is that they just destroy themselves before you get there.
Yeah?
Yeah, I reckon everyone does a climate change or a nuclear war or like an antimatter implosion, or to be able to travel through space over the vast distances, you need some kind of like fucking hot tech. And I reckon anyone who's got there has not done very well with it.
Fuck it up.
Fucked it up.
I think we're the first.
That's a fun theory too. We're going to be the old ones.
Yeah. They're like every one of these things. There's like the progenitors, the originals, the whatever. Someone's got to be first. I reckon it's us.
Are we going to go around and jizz in all the spawning pools?
I'm going to do some of that.
Not you and me. Cranlow.
Cranlow will do that. I don't think they'll let us do it. But, we're going to go around and build pyramids everywhere.
Nice.
Have ancient tech that we are modern tech. But then...
we can be the aliens.
In 500 trillion years.
What would you teach a young civilization wrong as a joke?
Oh, jeez. There's a lot of funny things you could do.
I think you teach them a really stupid religion that's just clearly nonsense and made up.
Yeah. Well, I think just make them worship me.
Even worse.
Yeah, if I turn up in my fucking Iron Man suit and I can fly around, make them worship me. Everyone has to eat 10 peaches a day. Convert half of your economy into peach production. Something like that.
just for fun.
Yeah.
I like peaches. Oh, then you come back 100 years later because you've got high-tech, live forever technology. And you're like, they give you like fucking barrels of peaches. And you're like, I've kind of gone off peaches, guys.
Yeah, not into it. Not into it anymore.
Yeah, they're a bit sweet, actually. Have you got any savoury things? Yeah. And their whole civilization just fucking collapses into civil war.
Yeah, this existential crisis. They're like, we've wasted our lives. That sort of vibe. I was watching a thing about cargo cults the other day.
What? What's a cargo cult?
So this had happened like in the past on multiple different things, but then it became rife in sort of like the sort of like islands around. I don't even know what part of the map it would be.
Take me on a journey.
Asia, where during World War II, they built some air base and stuff on these islands, and there'd be like the locals that lived there who were very primitive.
Okay.
And it ended up with like, there'd be people at the airbase, like supplies would be coming in and then going off to boats or whatever, war stuff. And they did like a little bit of trading with some of the locals. And then the war's over and they leave. And the people on these islands were like, they didn't know a war was really going on. They didn't really understand any of this stuff.
So they're just like the sky people came and then the sky people left.
And so then these like sort of weird religions kind of ended up building up around it, where they thought like, because before there'd be people there that were wearing like these special headsets. So they made those out of like coconuts. And they would stand on the runway and do signaling because they thought that's what caused the planes to come.
Oh my God.
They would build their own like radio towers, but they didn't know that radios were in there. And so they just go up there and do stuff.
And try to like replicate,
like
what
mimic
happened.
this stuff, and it turns into this weird religion.
God.
And
That's amazing.
to try and get people to come back to bring all of this cool stuff, because they would bring
work,
medicine.
like, many generations later, like, were people still doing it? Like,
So
50
I think
years
they
on?
because this is happening in like the 40s, 50s, and so I think within a few years, like it kind of like collapses and falls apart, or people do start going there and trading with these people. So it doesn't last a super long time, but at the time,
I love the idea of eventually the people who originally saw it died off.
Yeah, and then it just keeps going,
and no one even knows why anymore at that
it's
point.
like, oh yeah, the skybirds come down, and yeah, like because at the time they were like the if they're bringing antibiotics or whatever medicine that these people have never had before, and suddenly like someone gets ill, they go to the army base and they're like, fuck it, like, here, have this thing. Before, what would have been a death sentence injury for someone, now they live. These magic people are turning up with that stuff, like hard liquor, guns. Now all of that, they've run out of all of that stuff and they want it again. It's crazy. Like, such a wacky...
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Wacky thing.
Holy shit.
There's lots of pictures of the fake airports they built. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I need to see that. Cargo cart, fake airport. It's fascinating. I had no idea.
But then...
Oh shit, look at that little like radar thing. Made out of straw. That's like actually pretty fucking legit. Better than I could make.
Yeah, jeez. But in turn, weirdly, some of them ended up working because they'd then tell these stories and go off to other places, and they'd be like, well, the first thing we need is a runway.
Yeah.
Like, they have this big thing. And so they actually ended up making a runway, and then planes would be like, we need somewhere to set down. Well, that's perfect.
That's actually a runway. So it did summon a fucking iron skybird.
So some people did end up summoning the skybird. Like,
I love it.
it's such like a wacky quirk.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's just like a fascinating, like, little just thing that happened.
Wow.
So Lucky donates $9. Thank you, Lucky.
Thank you.
They say Vod Gogglings late log. Date 31/6/2019. Still deep in the pile. I've not yet seen any sign of the surface, though I feel like I'm slowly ascending. Someday I'll reach the top and meet the gods. Could I have my name somewhere? The green screen or someone, I don't know.
You can be Umbrella Man.
Yeah.
It's Lucky.
Yeah, can we do that? Here we go.
Well, it's an image, so
Oh,
probably
fuck,
not.
that is an image.
Wow. Now, the problem is, once you've been in the pile for a while, you do lose your sense of direction. You might be actually getting closer to the bottom at this point.
Oh, no. You think you've made it to the top, but actually...
Yeah.
No, sir. You're going deeper in the pile. Here we go, look.
Can we get cargo cult recognized as tax-free religion?
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah. but it's Kremlo themed.
I think that would work. When we stop streaming on the Wednesday, I hope that some VOD gobbos will be there. Like, how do we bring it back? Keep just praising Kremlo and every Wednesday turning up. Oh, if we pray hard enough.
And the one time we were ill and the stream didn't happen was the one time they didn't praise Kremlo.
Oh.
And they're like, no, it's my fault.
It's all me. I'm sorry, Kremlo. Yeah. I think that's how it works. I think that's how it is. Eldritch Nerd donates $3. The Eldritch Nerd.
Thank you.
They say, here's some additional biology facts from a biologist.
Ooh.
Snakes have 2 penises.
Ooh.
Called hemipenes.
Hemipene.
Love
you
it.
fucking hemipene.
What the heck? Some nematode worms inject sperm into each other.
Ooh.
Small invertebrates, like mites, have spear-shaped penises that stab into the female exoskeleton for mating.
Wow.
Well, that's all just great. Just great.
Just
info.
fascinating
Super
dingus, animal dingus lore.
We got that together. And Chum Dunder donates $5. Need Chum Dunder. They say, person who doesn't share my name, Tom, and person who also doesn't share my name, Ben. Perfect.
Yes, neither of us is known as Chum Dunder.
Chum Dunder, that's not neither of our names.
Can confirm. Someone in chat just said, male octopuses throw their dicks at females rather than having sex.
Oh, I think I've heard that they like rip it off and then give it to the other octopus.
Oh, that's amazing.
They say, I've been painting Cursed City recently.
Ooh.
CNC most welcome. Keep up the good work. Kramlo, something, Kragnos, Vashtar. Just all our favourites.
Wow. Oh, wow, they're coming along great.
He's looking real good. And based. Very based. Oh, they look super rad.
Yeah, you've done a great job. Very clean, very crisp.
I like it. I like them. I like them a lot. Very good. Now go and paint your skellies.
Skilly boys. Yeah, you've had your treat. You've eaten your pudding first.
Now, wrong link. Oh, heck.
What?
I did a wrong link.
Oh, Tom.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. Here you go. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Okay, he fixed it.
What a pro. Nebula Dalmatian doing its $3. Thank you, Nebula.
Thank you.
They say, hi, Tom and Ben. Long time watcher. First reply in a while. Ben, it's DBD, if you remember.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Anyways, just wanted to say thanks for making Wednesdays great and enjoying my stream watching painting.
Ooh.
And they
What
put
are you painting?
a little link.
Ooh, you did the Primaris Company Champion. That's a cool mini.
He looks very nice. I really like the gold.
Yeah, the non-metallic gold.
Is super good. The
I've
sword
never
looks
tried that.
not based though.
Oh, heresy!
For shame.
It's a really nice model, but oh my god, please.
But it's looking
Faces.
super good. You should be very, very pleased, very happy.
Yeah, thank you.
And Lux Invictus donates $30.
$30, very generous, thank you.
They say, dear Tom and Ben, I'd like to be a unit that's able to do a suicide charge if possible. Have you seen The Void?
I did see The Void. That was quite Cthulhu-y.
Oh, I love The Void. Really good physical effects.
Yeah, it was pretty gross, some like body horror and shit in there.
Yeah.
It looked great.
But the practical effects in it were super fucking good.
Yeah, I recommend that if you want like an eldritch horror thing. And then what was the other one called?
Or Pandorum. I haven't seen Pandorum, but in a video I was watching the other day, people were talking about Pandorum, and
Yeah, I didn't like this one. I remember it.
I wanted to check it out.
But it was a bit like cross between like Aliens and Hellraiser kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of Event Horizon-y. Yeah, it was pretty Event Horizon-y, I suppose.
Sure.
Well, one wasn't for me. But yeah, I loved The Void.
Yeah, that's on my list. They say both are fairly recent Lovecraftian films of varying quality.
Haha.
Well, thank you,
That's
Lux. Very kind. And Red Kite 391 says, Tombon, 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 Tombon. I'm playing Stardew Valley while watching you guys. If you'd like an animal named after me, let me know. If you could live on a small remote holding with a little farm, would you? No, I don't think so. I'd like going out and seeing people and
too
be able to
remote
go
for
to
me.
the shops.
I think my wife would love it, but I would need civilization.
Yeah, I think I'm a creature of civilization now. And yes, I think we would like an animal on your farm named after you.
Yes, please name one of your animals after yourself.
Yeah.
For us.
But for us. I think that seems like a thing. Blam. And so this might be a time for us to be wrapping it up.
I think so. It's 8 o'clock.
We're wrapping it earlier tonight. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please, if you are enjoying this or if there's specific things you want to see, reach out. Let us know.
Let us know. Leave a comment. Do a tweet. Something like that.
Any of that stuff. We do read. We do.
It's been known to happen. We've been known to read. Time to time.
And yeah, I hope you guys had a great time.
Yeah, I had fun.
I had fun.
I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to do some streaming with Harry here on this channel. 2 till 5.
Wow.
We're going to try a new Pokemon RimWorld mod.
Which sounds amazing.
We capture Pokemons and battle them against other Pokemons, but also have to RimWorld at the same time.
Yeah. Cut your animal's lungs out to feed someone else.
Farm the Psyducks for meat.
Sell them. Yeah, it sounds really fucking good.
It should be fun. And then I'll be streaming on my own channel at 5 tomorrow. Wow. And then we'll be back next week.
Super cool.
See you there.
Have a good one.